Penis!
Why? That's the best part.
We did it,
Get
everybody.
them out now for the warm-up.
Except it didn't come from the source that I thought it would come from.
We both said penis, but she said it louder than me.
Yeah, but
she wouldn't
I
say it.
clicked live as soon as that happened. That's great.
Well, I mean, subvert expectations if nothing else.
You are not wrong, sis.
But I'll drink whatever.
It's like
I
when
know
you
I
do
got
something
one that you
fucking
liked.
out of
I
character.
don't remember which one was which.
I try to kick sugar off of drinks because
We were
that's
talking
gonna
about that
make me
earlier
more
too.
sugar.
Where
Yeah,
it's like
it's
And
much
then
easier.
I don't
just
make up for it with
just
sugar
saying
every
fuck
time.
for fuck's sake,
That's
and
what it was.
it just shows up in every fucking sentence you say because it's
Oh my
fucking
God,
great.
what
We were having a
Penis?
lot of...
How dare you?
Stop being fucking disrespectful.
My fucking ears!
I'm really confused. We had a whole conversation over here. I came back and it was like, yeah, it's in every conversation.
We
Yeah,
were
right.
talking about it
Penis?
beforehand. 'cause
Penis? I mean, you know, it's always there.
Swear, and
You
it's,
know?
I used like fuck as just like a stand-in word. whenever-
It's a word for everything. A word for all occasions.
Sentence modifier.
It's a fucking flexible word.
It's a sentence and answer.
Sentence in
My lips are
answer.
tingling already.
You do like a fucking enhancer.
Exactly.
Woo!
We are feeling spicy
It's a
tonight.
fucking cops.
Oh, speaking of
Oh no,
people.
people.
Oh.
No, it's just I was just thinking. I was
Yes?
going to tell you when we got in.
What?
There were paramedics on the street in like 2 to 3, almost 3 lanes worth of traffic was being diverged
you were
around.
saying,
And
yeah.
there was a bunch of debris all over the road, and we were just like, okay, guys, stop rubbernecking. Okay, guys, stop
Don't twist your neck. Don't watch. Don't look.
I mean, we're already slowed down because the people in front
Yeah,
of us
you might as
looking.
well. Yeah.
Was this on 429? Yes.
Okay.
Must have just happened.
Literally.
There-
after I passed.
Yeah, there was not. There was nothing on the road when I got here.
Yeah.
It was
Must have
weird,
just
and we
happened,
were
yeah.
just looking at the fire truck sideways across the other lanes,
Yeah.
and we were like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, heads up if you're
this is fine.
Yeah.
on that way back.
Hopefully, yeah, that'll be
Well,
cleared
you'd be
up.
on the other side of the road.
I would hope they would have it cleared also.
Okay.
Or at least there's less traffic.
A little bit on the top of the game, I do want to mention. So we were going over this before we started, but at the end of every session, you get 2 points for experience. So everyone should be just about at the time where they're ready for level up by the end of tonight.
Cool.
So prepare that. If you already haven't used experience points, go ahead and definitely take any skill enhancements that you want or advancements that you want. Yes! Get the fucking enhancements! And then also, I'll take this time now to go over ciphers with anyone. Does anyone want to
Just don't worry.
flush?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
I'll flush my ciphers.
What the fuck is
Oh,
up?
I might do that too.
Is that our zing word today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we make a sticker about that actually for merch?
What?
It's the fucking Mystic Observer.
It's the fucking Mystic Observer,
I
people.
love it.
Thank you for coming in.
Is it the fucking Mystic Observer or is it the Mystic Fuck Observer?
I think it's that
Really?
really depends on your mood.
Or is it fucking the
It's
Depends
all.
on your Cecilia.
It all depends on how you want to use the word.
I
fucking
feel
go?
like,
It's very versatile.
I feel like it's as the night goes on, it just shifts.
Yeah.
The night is the Mystic Observer fucking.
Mystic After Dark.
Or it's like, or it's just the Mystic Observer.
Dot.
The rest of it is regular.
Love it.
Regular
Fucked
size
up
font.
INC.
Yeah, I'd like to flush my.
Flush your ciphers. How many ciphers do you have?
I had
Like a
2,
doobie.
Okay.
and I want to flush both.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that D100, baby. You all remember how to roll a D100,
I
right?
also love those D's. Okay.
Ditto!
Woo! Okay. It's
The UFO looking one.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
and then
The other
this
one. Nope.
and this one.
That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one. This one.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
offer one.
Yeah.
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 We all
The
got
middle
it.
one.
Yeah.
The
It looks like a UFO.
The middle one that's supposed to change color, but doesn't.
But doesn't.
14.
14. Oh, I like this. It's called Curiosity. You reflect on excellence, adding 1 to your intellect edge for an hour, or 2 if your ciphers level is 5 or higher. So roll me a d6 for me if you can.
Let me do 2.
As a regular one.
I got this one.
Square.
I wrote down what I got from Easter.
2. Okay, so
Oh, yeah, I got the
for an
first
hour you're able to bring your intellect edge up by 1.
Damn right I did. For 2 weeks.
Intellect by 1 for an hour.
For an hour.
Perfect.
Yep.
That
Sure.
kind of fits for.
Yeah, I could totally see that for Amy.
Okay,
For
and
that.
then I think I rolled a 100 because I got a 1 and 2 zeros.
You rolled a 1.
Oh, I got a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Because
Because weirdly enough, 0000 is yeah.
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
what
technically
Okay.
a D100
How
is
old
1
is
to
it?
99
How
or
old is it?
0 to 99
Maybe.
instead of
How old?
1 to 100.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
weird.
thought it just like.
I'm not even thinking of how old he is. I'm thinking
Okay,
of how
Number 1 is
Many
called
he
times.
Another
working at the
Twist.
library.
Yeah,
Important
but like,
problems
if a middle schooler
require
can walk
elevated
around with
focus.
one in their wall.
One die roll of your
What's
choosing
today?
gets re-rolled.
I think we started
No.
with one.
It's very
and then
good.
We just gave up on them.
You know what? It wouldn't
How
matter.
close did you guys
No
go
matter.
to?
Florida.
And
Or
I can
a
only
good
use
So
the
did
both
I.
things once, right?
Yes, you use them once and
But where are they? Floridian.
No. it's-
Does anybody else want to flush ciphers?
I also just want
2?
to say
Gotcha.
that I got new gel pens.
Woo! We love gel pens. Okay,
You want to pass out?
go
the-
for it and roll me a
the
D100.
things?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So it's a little thingy that we can put on the sheets so we don't have to keep erasing.
The cellophane, it's such a smart idea. It really
Are these
is.
the translucent ones?
I got
Yeah.
this at the Target dollar spot.
Really?
I
Yeah,
literally-
with,
That
like,
little place is cool.
It was like teacher,
I
like back to school.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
like 7 of them.
I literally was about to buy these.
No, the,
Really?
I literally was going to buy
That's
these.
amazing.
I was like, what?
I don't need them.
Well, there
As
you
a-
go.
As a
Here it
GM of
is.
the cipher system, the GM doesn't roll. I make everybody.
He
else
goes,
roll.
You did roll.
Yeah.
I did roll that once.
Several
just that
times.
once.
And for Elias last session.
That's true. That's
Yes.
true. Okay.
Elias!
I rolled 1.
That's his name. I was blanking on his
Oh.
name together.
22.
I was like
for my first.
Edwin.
22 for the
His name
first.
doesn't matter anymore. It's Cece's
Edward.
boy.
It's called Desperate Effort.
Okay.
You're in the flow, gaining 1 free level of effort to one task without spending any points from a pool. The level of effort provided by the cipher does not count towards the maximum amount of effort you can normally apply. Meaning, you can normally only apply effort, like, essentially, like you can do like effort tasks, right? But this on top of that. And you just get 1 free level of effort to ease one task that you're doing, which is great.
Right. And what is it called?
It's called Desperate Effort.
What do I need to roll to get that?
Roll and let me know.
But to get that specific one.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that one
What's the
specifically.
number range of that one?
32.
Oh, well,
That's weird.
Yeah. I love it.
Very specific.
32 is called Hard Shoulder.
Hard or hard?
Hard.
Oh, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
hard.
yes.
I heard hard shoulder.
Yep. Your skill or blind luck allows you to avoid a single attack from an attacker if their level is lower than the cipher's level.
Okay.
You suffer no damage or effect. So go ahead and roll me a d6 to find out what that cipher level is.
Alright. 5.
5 plus 4, so anything below 9,
Okay.
which is pretty good. Who knows what the cipher level of the... Well, who knows?
I would hope you do.
I mean,
You're just like, I don't know.
I'm making this shit up as I go along. I'm kidding.
slander.
He's not kidding.
But yes. Am I though? Well,
Yes,
no.
but no.
But
Yes,
we
but
will.
no. But yes.
no.
But maybe. Anyone else flushing ciphers?
I'm okay.
You're good?
Sounds like the first game.
Okay, good to go. Alrighty. So, after the last little holiday event that we had, you all had a nice little picnic.
Nice little picnic.
Yes, a little picnic. I don't understand why you think that it'd be anything else. It's great.
I knew it was gonna be terrifying. I just knew it.
You all went to the company picnic at the park where the Easter Rabbit was there. One of the assistants from the artifacts department was supposed to put out normal Easter eggs. They were not normal. And you guys sort of found out the weird shit inside of them. and dealt with the ramifications. Not just that, you found out that the man who was supposed to be in the Easter Bunny costume was not, in fact, who they said they was.
Not the Easter Bunny after all.
It's not the Easter Bunny after all. I'm sorry to say, guys.
It was a creepy man in a suit, just like I said it would be.
Brian, your boss, kind of told you guys to kind of keep this on the hush-hush, just to not freak out all of the family and friends that were there that day.
Too late.
I'm
He's
panicking!
holding up the bunny mask like, hey, stop, the kids.
Oh, the kids start crying. It was an event that no one will forget.
That's definitely a very
Unfortunately,
true
that is
statement.
that.
Very true statement.
The next morning comes around. A few days have gone by at this point, so if you've had any serious injuries, you can go ahead and heal those.
No.
But remember, you keep your stress.
Uh-huh.
I will go around the table and just ask real quick in these last couple of days, have you done anything to reduce on stress?
Yep.
I know you have. I'm not even gonna make you roll. Go ahead and remove 5 points of stress if you have.
I only have one.
Oh, perfect.
Did you tell anybody about that?
What?
About you and Elias now?
I think it was
Well,
probably pretty
I
obvious.
told
that
everyone.
picnic.
Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone
I
saw it at
found
the
out
picnic.
against my will. I
You
told
would have shared it
everyone.
immediately.
I
Yeah.
need everyone to know. If I have to know,
Word gets around.
everyone has to know.
We also probably weren't like
Quiet.
how we used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that we usually see Elias.
That's
No.
true.
No, so like him being
You-
there would be.
you
a
would've.
I
Getting
don't
him,
have, but-
getting
I
him
don't
out
think
of the
you met
closet
him.
would be really tough. No,
Yeah.
not the closet.
You-
His
you were
little
in the
workroom.
It
I
technically.
can
I'm
tell
so
you,
sorry,
he
Cecilia.
does not stay in the closet.
We're finding new character development for Elias.
Hey, maybe
Gross.
he's bi.
Go off, King.
Go off.
Go.
Oh, I love it.
Suddenly find out that's why he didn't talk to Max
Yeah.
at the hospital.
A
What?
little awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
Next few days go by pretty relatively well. Anybody else do anything to reduce a bit of stress? Okay. You worked on the plane a bit more?
Worked on the plane and had a jam session.
Jam set. Who'd you have a jam session with?
Me, myself, and I.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Because we love a strong queen that don't need no man.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here for it. Go ahead and roll me a d6 and reduce that much stress.
Grandma standing at the window just watching you dance like.
Alright.
It's like, you know,
Yeah.
like, it's like his sweatpants
Well-
montage.
Yeah.
I'm a me.
Jazz exercise.
6 points.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I only had 2, but woo!
Hey, listen. Stress is stress.
Better.
Tori, did you do anything to reduce stress? No. Buried
He
in a
doesn't
boat.
know how
mostly
to.
just, you know, reflected on that entire Easter experience. And if anything, my stress level stayed completely the same.
Not for nothing.
Did-
That's a mark.
You did
That's
have
good.
to pay your landlord to endure that.
How much
Actually,
did you pay him?
no.
I would actually love to
Pay
know
the
that.
landlord to come to
Actually,
the
no.
event with you.
I did not have to pay them. Technically, our plan was to go there. There was free food, and
Yeah.
that if we got the tickets, he
It's
could
all
get
about
some
the free
extra
food.
money.
Which
we
I do
didn't get
have.
the tickets.
Yep.
He doesn't get extra money.
Yep.
That's on him.
Fair
He
enough.
should have tried harder. Elias was picking up eggs. Landlord didn't pick up anything.
Nope.
He was just there.
My
Because
grandma got the
Elias
wrong
is
eggs.
helpful.
He was.
I also
Yeah,
yelled at
but-
Elias.
That's
though.
right. She got all the deviled eggs.
I appreciate the hustle.
I wouldn't be surprised if your grandma and my grandma were elbowing each other for the rest of them. And the
Because they-
kids were at the table just crying because they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, they're just
They were friends
confused.
and they're competitive, so I see
Exactly.
it.
The
Exactly.
kids shouldn't have been there.
There's
They
a
should've
friendly
looked around the
competition, and she just shoulder chucks her.
Oh
into
yeah,
one of the
them
tables.
hip chucks. I swear.
Go find the candy eggs.
Kicks him in the face.
No, these are grown-up eggs. You go find the other eggs. They're out there in the field.
I did mix a little fireball in these, just so you know.
Oh my god.
Just
Could you imagine?
All of these are mine. All of them.
Does the iPad kick off before the iPad?
So the day goes. Ooh, I can't speak.
You got it.
Yep.
The days go by.
The days go
I
by.
wanted to reduce stress.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
I only had 3 points, but I just work on the car and go to the casino with Granny.
I love that.
Casino.
Well, work on the car and then maybe just clean up around the house too.
Yeah, get it fixed up a bit more.
It's all works in progress.
Roll me a d6 and reduce that much stress.
3.
Hey,
So 3.
nice.
That's the first coin was in here.
Love that. Okay, so a couple of days go by. Everything's calmed down a little bit since the events of Easter. And you get a
Oh, it
call.
wasn't Valentine's Day?
A
I was holding on to that.
picnic.
Different eggs.
Not the only thing you're holding on to.
Oh, damn.
Now I'm thinking about what you asked me now. I'm not gonna say it live.
I don't remember what it was.
I've never.
You keep them in your
genuinely.
wallet usually.
Oh!
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
spontaneous. I was like, does Elias have condoms?
And I said that if a middle schooler can carry them in their wallet,
Yep.
then
Yeah.
I assume,
Yeah.
you know,
He
this
works-
is a grown man.
Yeah, he's got
This is a
library
grown
room
man.
closet. I don't think he was expecting to get laid ever.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
making a grown
but
man.
Yeah,
like-
probably
He's a grown
not.
man.
I feel like maybe I have.
Because
I
I'm
think
just
realistically,
Right.
even
No, there's
if one
two.
of them had
I've-
them, they didn't have enough for
No,
a few days.
no,
Like,
no.
there's no way.
No, I went
Yeah.
to Dwayne Reed.
saying. You gotta ask. That's a good question.
You gotta know.
I don't.
Who is that?
You don't know what Dwayne Reed is?
No.
Oh, it's a drugstore in New York.
Yeah.
It's
There you go.
just-
That was really popular.
It's the who is that? That's just like-
Who is Dwayne Reed?
who is Dwayne?
Dwayne Reed is a good friend.
I love it.
nice.
They're a spin-off. Dwayne the Pebble Reed.
Dwayne the Pebble Reed. The next few days are pretty low key. You guys have a little bit of time off, and then you get a call from Brian. He has a new story for
Oh,
you.
great.
Don't you love it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Almost like he signed
Too
up
bad
for
for
it.
you.
hey, at least you get the bill. It pays the bills. And-
I don't
Oh,
worry about
during my
that.
break, could
Yeah?
I have
Your-
sold the tickets?
Oh yeah, you got tickets to a concert.
Yes.
Yes.
Into the game of scalpers.
As a side note,
Yeah.
Two things. One,
Yeah.
I probably found out about the concert, and I probably went to the concert. Probably drag Granny to the concert.
So you wanted to take the I guess.
So you buying the tickets?
Oh,
Here's
no,
a question.
I'd probably just buy
What's
them.
this? Oh, you just.
Yeah,
oh,
but
you
you
bought the
might-
tickets.
She got money, like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, she would have just bought the tickets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bill space, might as well.
No, exactly. Like,
Might
I'm,
as well. You went to the.
all of my money is for the plane.
We'll
So-
do the first roll for the evening. Cecilia, go
Yes.
ahead and give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna say, in order to sell scalped tickets.
It's gonna be like roll a D100 for the price.
This
this
sounds
is.
like her scene.
Yep, this is gonna be challenging. So the target number to beat is 15 if you want to do anything about it. And for tonight's stream, we have a special little event
Exactly.
where
Oh god.
Oh god.
it's a pickle roulette.
I smell it already.
And they're huge.
That's what she
They
said.
are, but
But yeah, we've got
Yeah!
sour gummies that may or may not
back down the
be
price.
fruit or maybe pickle flavored.
It's a mystery. It is.
Do you
It
have
is.
any skills in persuasion?
Oh, that's
I
pretty nice.
do.
Hey,
I have
lovely.
the highest one.
You're trained in it,
Yeah.
so you immediately reduce that by 2. So you're taking this from a 15 to a 9.
Okay.
If you want to do anything else about it.
Price wise,
There's
481.
only 4 flavors.
Oh good.
Yeah, it's lemon,
There's
lime,
4?
apple, watermelon, or pickle.
Oh great.
Yeah, this is
I'll
good.
do the first
I
one.
hope it's an equal
There's definitely multiple pickles.
Oh, there it is.
equal amount to all.
There's
of
nothing
them.
wrong
Should we
with
all do one
multiple
to start?
pickles.
We like a lot of pickles.
Or do we do like rolls?
I feel like doing one to start and then doing one each roll.
Yeah.
I feel like
So we all participate.
Do it if you fail.
Ooh, I like that.
It's
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
but
that's what I thought we were
yeah,
doing.
that's yeah. We'll do it if you
yeah.
fail. So you brought it down to a 9. Do you want to do anything about that?
No.
Okay.
It's a 6. So give me.
She's like, I'm ready
I'm ready.
for the
Here we
pickle
go.
in my mouth.
Yep.
It's true. She wants to put a pickle in her mouth.
It's
Oh,
been
thank
15 minutes.
What flavor?
I'm just saying.
It's a little
Oh,
too
wait.
sweet for you.
Are you sure?
Did you already get the pickle flavor? No way!
Yeah, I got pickle.
We're off to a good start, people.
I'm so confused.
I love that you took a bite and you were like, oh yay!
It
Oh.
had like the citric acid.
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you sure it's not just like essence with pickle?
No, it is.
Because it's a mixture of
It
flavors.
is
That essence of
for
pickle,
sure
yeah,
not
they're all
pickle
mixed together.
adjacent.
The feeling of pickle.
It is not pickle adjacent.
That's a pickle.
It's not bad though.
Lightly
Go
Go
pickles.
in. At least for that. At least it's not
Lightly
disgusting.
The LaCroix
Like it could be a lot
Lightly
worse.
pickles.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is bad.
I want to get Nickel. I want to
You-
do it.
I don't
You
think you do.
manage
I really do.
to sell the tickets, but you don't get a real great price for them,
Okay.
to be honest.
Not the first price, not the 481.
No. You maybe make like $50 off of them.
Alright.
I'll take out one for the
Yeah.
Piece or
No, for all of them.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
The second roll was
It's
18.
fine.
So
I mean, $25 for a ticket. is Still,
Back then.
that's something.
that 481
Well,
would have been nice.
I am going to, on the way to work,
Yep.
drop off a unmarked envelope for him with
Aw.
money in it.
Aww.
Remember that jerk face.
Remember the unmarked envelope that I put in there? Yeah. I guess here's the question. Would Torian know that this was from Cecilia?
Well, now on the front of it says, "Remember this jerk face." Maybe.
You know what?
You know, this could be
I
a
did
couple.
write it.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna say it. I feel like I
lovely.
would've.
That is lovely.
Well,
if you know her
there are
handwriting
several
like
people.
that, yeah.
Several people this could be from, but if I had to
Yeah.
guess,
If I had to
Shot in the
take a
dark.
stab in the
The
dark.
people for specifically the word jerk face.
all of that, yeah, but the fact that there's money in it and not
That already rolls out two
Definitely.
people.
Ah man, not another one. Oh, money. Oh,
I love that.
oh, let's just say that. Yeah.
So, Cecilia, you drop off the package,
Worse.
you head to work, you park the motorbike in the parking lot, and as you're walking in, you see that everyone's kind of in a fluster. We're rounding towards the end of the month here, so everyone is ready to get the next issue out.
Got it. Okay.
Go ahead and just roll me a perception check. And I'm not going to tell you what the target number is, but you can still tell me if you want to apply effort.
Targeting Homer.
Mr. Hot Dog Man.
If we play
Okay.
drugs on home, can we get
No?
Wow.
Hypothetically. No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
another gummy.
Okay.
she's fine
She
with
just did
her
it.
fate
Yep,
now.
absolutely.
There might not be
Well, I
any
know what
pickle
it
ones
tastes
left.
like
if
now.
she-
Yup.
Yeah, I can't believe you got a pickle on the first try.
That's crazy.
I'm so excited for this. This is so much fun.
What's that one?
Apple.
We should be doing
Hey.
mutual picks.
That's fantastic.
I'll tell you guys right now,
Yeah.
they all have pickle
Yeah.
essence.
I found them at
Okay, that makes
Five
sense.
Below.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but these
Yay. Torian,
I'm gonna get it.
you check the envelope, see that it's from Cece, and is there anything that you want to do before you head off into the office?
I guess I'm putting this in my stash box of money that I put money into instead of paying rent. So
Just put it in
pour
the
this
background.
in there.
Not even in the envelope.
No.
Heading into the office, you definitely see that mannequin craziness. Go ahead and give me that perception check as well. And
And we
before
still don't have the goal.
I'm not going to give you the goal, but you can still tell me if you want to reduce.
Can I roll for mechanics in the car? Or we just
Oh
general
yes. Go ahead.
You also need to roll for your plane.
I was going to ask that.
That's
after.
right. We do need to do that. Yeah. So we'll resolve this and then we'll come back to
I
those.
upgraded my skill, so I'm skilled in that
Hey.
now, so hopefully that helps.
Skilled or trained?
Skilled.
Skilled. Going ahead.
17.
Okay.
Is that enough?
That's a gummy.
You'll never know.
Just because I'm
I
running
may or
across
may not.
chaos.
You walk in and you immediately see, the hustle and the bustle. I mean, even Catherine, who typically is pretty chillax, is busy typing away on the computer. She doesn't even
Still
look
on the
up when you
phone.
walk in. Yeah, she's not even on the phone today. That's
Oh, wow.
That's how busy it is.
I was expecting her to be on the phone and typing.
yeah.
Actually working.
That's in the midday. She's answering all the emails right now.
Where were we?
Hold on, Janet. Give me a second.
I'll call you after.
I'll call you after.
Call you after coffee.
I'll call you after my coffee. Okay, so go ahead and I want you both to make me a mechanics check. Normally, this is a difficulty of 12. Since you're skilled in it, it brings it down to a 9.
13.
Hey!
Yeah, 20, baby!
Damn! That's in-fucking-credible. Amy, you get a point of experience.
Yay!
And you both get one more step closer to fixing up your vehicles here.
and I'm about to break.
Don't push me because I am close to the edge. Anyway,
Yeah, once again, we're on very different.
very
songs.
different. Yep.
Shore and I were on.
Yeah,
different
yeah.
songs.
I was with Chase.
Cool. I'm glad someone's here.
That's okay.
That's great. You are working on the plane
Yeah.
when you suddenly
Yeah.
You
Find another gun.
you find another
I don't
No.
know why my brain went, you find another plane!
I don't know who used to own this plane.
Oh my
People were after them.
Look, this one's even labeled remind, like remember this.
Remember me? Yeah.
The bullets have names on them.
You realize that,
Oh, I see.
and apologies to anyone listening who may know anything about planes. I know nothing about planes. You realize that some of the parts that were in here were not put in correctly when they were first installed. And suddenly a lot of the issues with the plane start making more sense. You're able to get the engine going on the plane now.
Look at you! The little propellers do the
The thing, yep, absolutely. You got power, and you get to increase one level of your plane's restoration.
How many was it? Like 5 or something?
You had 5, and you've already reduced it by
And it's
3.
all shared one.
So you only have 1 left. You're so close to getting the plane fixed.
I just like to thank the Academy.
What progress am I on that tracker? Because I wanted to keep track of that.
Right. So you had 5 as well.
Okay.
To fix, you've already done 1. You've already done 2. So this is your 3rd.
Okay.
Yep. So you still have 2 more.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect. I absolutely love this. So Amy, you're feeling high from fixing the plane up,
Yeah.
getting it all settled in. You're next head into work. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, if you will.
Okay.
I don't like this.
I also probably brought in more muffins today.
Oh, I
Feeling
love that.
Great. And I got my new mixed CD probably.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
just bopping. And yeah.
You actively avoid the guy who was supposed to be the Easter Bunny.
And also the hot dog water guy.
I don't even remember
Wow.
his name.
I say we put the drugs in bed and give
Um,
him a special one.
Do you want to do
Would he
anything
act
to reduce
different?
whatever this is?
The point is,
Nope.
it's in a
Love
system.
it. Go for it.
When we put the drugs on him, he
And
also
when
has
they-
ingested it.
When they ran
Okay.
a drug test.
So you're heading in.
These were
You
yours?
get
They're
through the
mine.
break room.
Fine.
You drop off all the
God.
muffins. It's one of those situations where people don't realize where they came from, but are appreciative that they're there. You see people immediately start like filing in, grabbing a muffin, hearing that, and you start seeing your muffins being distributed all across the office.
I just want to add
Yeah.
to the fact that she's probably, I would say she's a probably good baker.
Oh yeah.
But I would say like in the sense of like they're very extravagant and you're
Yeah.
like, this is enough sugar for like a week.
Yeah.
You know, sort of
Yeah.
like a,
You
They're
made
super
and brought in
sweet.
muffins?
Huh?
You made and brought in muffins?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
they're like the ones that have like the crumbles on it and then they got the drizzle and then they got like random fucking shit in there.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a whole meal
But
in a muffin.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Where's the
gorgeous.
line
I
between
love it.
cupcake and muffin at this point?
It's
Honestly,
past, way past
There's-
cupcake.
Yeah.
It's like a cake but doesn't have all
Yeah.
just frosting on it
Yeah.
and you
It
know,
has a
Has
little bit
everything.
of whole
There's
grain.
probably
Yeah.
some
I was about to
sugar
say,
in there.
cake with
In the-
cupcake with crumbles.
In the aftertaste,
Basically,
you realize that, oh, there was a little bit of bran in there. Like, it has just like that little hint of like,
You're like, I might have got a little bit of dietary fiber from this.
Yes.
Not much though.
that's all. Yeah, a shred of it.
Oh, what I thought was salt to break down the sugar was actually just more sugar.
It was more sugar. No, absolutely.
It's like when you drink a Red Bull and go, well, there's some vitamins in it, so it's like the same thing.
Vitamins in here?
Practically fine.
Like,
Oh,
well,
man.
check.
You both check the
Oh my
Red
god,
Bull.
there is!
Vitamin B12,
There's vitamin B6,
120%.
vitamin
Oh my
B12.
god.
You guys never look at the label?
B6 is 350%.
Not that part of the label! I look at the calories and sugar and that's it.
I look at calories, caffeine. That's all I do.
Lord.
I
Caffeine's
love
the important.
The
Everybody-
more you know, ladies
everybody
and
mark down the time when half of our group realized that Red Bull has vitamins.
Wait, hold on, we
To
go
be
back
fair,
to...
I didn't know it had
It
vitamins.
didn't need to be good for you.
I also don't think I've ever had Red Bull.
It's
though.
good for your soul.
and-
Yeah, but
No
B12 is
protein.
also an energy vitamin, so
Yeah.
that's also why they put it in there.
That's fair.
The more you know, kids.
The more you know.
I
Max, you head on into the office last.
Yeah.
Your crazy stints with Grandma have
Ooh.
left you a little tired.
Our week and Bender at the casino.
Absolutely.
We never went home. We
Nope.
just stayed there the whole time.
You've had to change your name at the casino 3 or 4 times because they keep trying to kick
we
you
probably
out.
have many identities.
Oh, absolutely. You just pull out a whole like Rolodex of different like ID cards that you forged.
Who
Absolutely.
are you going to be today?
Yeah.
I want to make sure they match.
Yeah, well, she's like, we need to make sure that we have our story straight, obviously.
Ruby's the good one.
I love Ruby. I love being Ruby.
I don't have anything to match with Ruby because I can't be Max.
Oh, well, what can I say? I'm sorry. I love Ruby. I already called her.
Damn it.
You head into the office as well. Go ahead and give me a roll. Feel free to reduce it if you want.
Not me thinking.
I love that everyone's just like, no, okay. All right, go.
Not me
Um,
thinking that they're like doing like, you know, Patrick
busy.
and SpongeBob
Chase.
where they're just
Did
passed
you
out on the
fail?
ground.
You did fail.
Oh my god! Did I fail too?
You did. Oh, yeah. See, I'm catching up, people. Oh, and so did you.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I was like, it's one of those things where you gotta reduce it if you want to win, isn't it?
Maybe.
We're losing today.
Wait, let's wait. Never mind.
What was it? What was it?
They all have pickle essence.
I don't know.
That's
I
nerve-wracking.
almost tried it.
No. That's just like picky duck.
I'm so nervous right
don't
now.
They're not bad.
This isn't.
This might be apple.
I don't know.
It's apple with pickle essence.
It doesn't
tastes
taste
like
like anything.
apple.
It's just a gummy.
And it tastes like, I think this is watermelon.
Okay.
I feel like if this was pickle, I would know.
Yeah.
You would know by now.
Based off of Kat's reaction, yeah, you would definitely know.
Chase, do you want one to participate?
I do kind of want one just to try.
Sparkly!
Do
I'm gonna try one.
Do it! Do it!
Do
I'm so
it! Do
nervous.
it! Chase! 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 Chase!
Oh God.
Chase!
Oh God.
Chase,
Peer
Chase,
pressure!
You'll get the normal fruit and then you'll taste dill.
Let's be blasted in the mouth. With
Yep, there it is.
Oh, did you get it?
Damn it.
Oh, you got the pickle? He's got a pickle
have the
in
rest.
his mouth.
I don't think.
Do
that's
you want
what-
it? That is fierce with dill.
You love
Split it in
it.
half. I need to know.
You love it.
Just break it in half so I can.
There's no way that you would try this and not know that that's the pickle flavor.
Okay, but I need to know. Just- you say that, but it could be anything.
That. Wow.
I know it's intense,
Do
right?
you
Yeah.
feel included now?
I do, thank you.
Good.
This tastes like the same one I just got.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
No, this was like. Pickle.
Oh no, it's got a stronger aftertaste. Pickle.
Oh no,
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
it's changing.
Yeah. Yeah. Cat did the same thing. Yeah.
I went, whoa!
It's still not that. It's not as extreme as I was
No,
expecting.
see, no. You don't get to say that because you took tiny little baby bites, cut in half. Cat and I ate whole ones of these.
No, you didn't.
Eat an entire
You
gummy
just
of
took
that.
some- She
I know.
did.
I
So we
did.
just.
Yeah, you
Well, I only did half.
Fight!
Yeah, I don't remember him either. Cat's the bravest of us all.
I like
I want a full pickle.
I do like pickles too,
I like
but that's. I don't know if I like a gummy pickle.
I like sweet pickles, so it's nice for me.
I
See,
do
no.
too.
I need
hate dill.
savory pickles. I need like or a hot spicy pickle.
You need your pickle to be.
Yeah, it's very salty or garlicky.
I feel like at least
a garlic pickle.
Or pickled garlic.
That's going to be,
I like pickle.
that's going to be the sticker.
red onion.
Or garlic
Or
pickles.
Or we just have that
I always
one.
put it in salad.
Fucking Hannibal Lecter over here. You guys head in, and
What is happening?
what is going
I
on?
don't know. We're on
What's
some
over
kind
here
of drugs
doing?
today.
We're feeling
I
it.
love it. It's so sparkling.
I was waiting for you to notice it.
I was just watching
She
it
said it
in
earlier.
anticipation.
It's great. Heading into the office, you see Brian. He's like, "Thank you guys for coming in here. It's a little crazy, but
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
oh, you know, final month wrap-ups and things like that. We're just trying to get the next issue pushed out. We've got the main pieces and stuff ready, but we just need a little bit of fluff. Can I get y'all to come in here? Different kind of fluff, Amy? I love that energy, though. Bring it with you.
Like a,
Okay.
a puff piece stand-in article for when they don't have anything to put in and they just need whatever the fuck.
In not so nice as terms, yeah.
I know.
But if I could, and you see, he looks around the office really quick. He's like, if you could all just like come inside my office really fast, like that. want to keep this private.
Sure.
Okay. Closing the door behind you,
Got extra stuff in.
you obviously smell like the cigarettes in the room, and he's got his stacks of paper everywhere. It looks like he hasn't cleaned up at all. And he goes, no, I just want to make sure that nobody hears me say this, but I'm so sorry for what I have to give you next.
Excuse me?
It's,
Is it a raise?
So reaching for my knife, just like,
Is it a raise?
it's a gun.
you see, Conspiracy needs help with an article.
Nope.
And we're going to
Nope.
be trying to do
Hold on.
some work.
Yes.
Nope.
Let's hear him out.
Um,
Give us the rundown.
Is it good? Ooh, is it bad?
I don't know. I mean, truly, this could be one of those cases that leads nowhere.
Is it spicy?
Not even that.
Not with him.
It's
Promise you.
Is it this?
it's
weird.
we went to Homer and we told him like he needs to supply enough for the conspiracy section of the magazine, but he's got so many things tied up and around things, like he doesn't want to let any of this go. So we had to just like beg him, and he gave us this.
This would be great for the
None of you guys saw his office.
plane. No, but we've seen them.
I want to
Yeah.
see this.
Yeah.
You don't.
You described it.
Yeah.
It really looks
Truly
like a
do
site.
not.
It sounds like it would
Yeah.
be great.
Amy, you saw him walk into the break room, take a bite of a muffin, and then just leave the rest on the counter.
He's back like a fucking menace. Did I even get a muffin by the time I got into work? No. This is a very important question. Did I get a muffin when I got into work?
Yeah,
Or
probably.
Yeah, of
is
course.
that the only one left?
No.
No. There's a ton.
I'd be fighting Homer on the spot if that's the only one left. Like, motherfucker.
No. He just went in, wanted to try it, and then decided he didn't like it. It was too sugary for him.
Well, like the donuts.
Yeah.
It's too much sugar.
It's all too sweet for him.
Then why does he keep trying it?
Why not bring?
You never know.
Oh, I hate this man.
These are all questions that you have to ask. I don't know. But Brian just kind of goes, no, I know. Listen, we all kind of tolerate Homer. He's
How
actually
did he get this job?
he's actually quite a very good researcher and a very talented analyst. He's very good at his job.
They don't
It's
have anybody
just-
else crazy enough to do conspiracy
Yep.
theories.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, and that's why I wanted to bring you behind closed doors, because I mean, we all know Homer's not all there, but he does good work for us. You know what I mean? So,
Is he
we're
paranoid?
You think?
for conspiracy. Yes.
His whole ceiling is foil.
This is gonna be so much fun.
So he gave us
It
this.
might be tough.
He said that he has it based off of his filing system doesn't make any sense, so we have to always re-engineer what he brings us. This is literally just an account of some mother in the suburbs. I don't know if this has any validity or anything like that, but we're really gonna have to check it out. Once again, this might lead to nothing. And you see he pulls out a piece of paper, and it just looks moist.
Oh God, stop, Chase.
I hated the fingers that you did with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It just looks.
Moist. Doesn't look like it's a dry piece of paper.
I don't
And you see Brian holds it very gingerly.
Does he not wear clothes? I have clothes.
I'm good, but I mean, I just don't like to touch his stuff. No, I'll just wash my hands after. It's fine.
It's too late for him.
It's much too late.
It's too late for it.
You learn to deal with Homer in your own way.
Have you
It's
ever seen him
fine.
wash his hands? I have.
He's got a bottle of hand sanitizer on the desk.
Good enough.
I'm sure that she has the bottle and she just puts out a bottle of hand sanitizer. Does the hand sanitizer has that little stuff in it?
Oh
You know which one I'm
God,
talking
I know
about?
exactly what
Little
you're talking about.
dots.
The little beads or whatever.
Yeah, it has like little trinkets and
Yeah.
there was one school I had that had like little fishies.
What?
I remember that.
You
I
remember
remember
that?
those.
I do not. That's crazy. I would have used hand sanitizers way more.
I'm very confused what any of you are talking about.
Yep.
It's okay, Youngin.
And Brian begins to read her next statement.
I guess I'll have to take that.
He goes, all right, this is statement number 041593 DM. Statement of Donna Marie regarding...
Osmond? Sorry, that's so stupid.
What? confused.
You know, it's terrible, but I legitimately only know that from Johnny Bravo. I have no idea who they actually are. Any of those people.
Who Donny Osmond is?
No, they exist. I know them from Johnny Bravo specifically.
Let's get down to
To
business.
Really?
To defeat.
I loved the
I think you
specifically. That was good.
That
That was
That's
good.
Donny
I don't-
Osmond that sings that.
Really? Never
Um,
would have guessed.
well, this is Donna Marie, and statement given by Donna Marie on. This was a little while ago. This was back in April 15th. Incident ongoing regarding her daughter Cynthia. Statement begins. I'm worried about my daughter, and I'm hoping that you can help me. My name is Donna Marie. I'm a single mother living in the suburbs, and I have a single daughter who just turned 16. Her name is Cynthia, and I'm hoping that you can look into her friend. I remember being that young, thinking I knew how the world worked, that I was invincible, that I knew everything and everyone else was the problem, even my parents. Now I'm on the other side, and I just want to make sure that my girl is safe. But she's been hanging around some weird people, and I'm beginning to worry. It all started around Cynthia's birthday. She had always been a straight-A student, dedicated to her schoolwork. She had a longtime friend named Jill. Well, apparently, right before her birthday, Cynthia came home crying. Apparently, her and Jill had a huge fight over a new boy who transferred to their grade from another school. They both liked the boy, and apparently it caused quite a row. So Cynthia canceled her birthday party plans and said all she wanted were some CDs as a present. I hadn't had time to get her anything else, so I went ahead and wrote down the name of the musician that she wanted CDs of. That weekend, I went to the only record store I knew of and asked to see if they had the CDs that my daughter wanted. I remember getting an odd look from the clerk when I mentioned the musician's name, Ravenhead. He helped me enough, though I could understand why the clerk gave me a funny look when I asked for the CDs. I wasn't quite sure what kind of music this was, but the art on the front covers were odd. I would maybe say disturbing, but they were so abstract it was really hard to tell what the covers even depicted. I told the clerk that it was for my daughter and that he nodded and rang up my purchases. On the day of her birthday, it was quite an affair. Cynthia didn't want a party, but I still made her a cake and we had a little, get together, just us. I gave Cynthia her present for the first time since her and Jill had gotten into that awful fight. She smiled and beamed. I was so happy that she was happy, even if I didn't understand her choices in music. That's when it all started changing. My little girl, now 16, well, let's just say I've always had a hard time telling her what to do. I try to let her explore and develop her own artistic expression the way that my mother never did for me. Over the next few weeks, my daughter stopped wearing the pink and the flowers, and she started wearing black eyeliner, dark lipsticks. Then the clothes grew grayer and bleaker by the day. Now all she wears is black. I came home one day and she'd even dyed her hair black as well. I asked her if she'd made up with Jill yet, to which she just rolled her eyes and went back to her room.
Oh god, that kind of kid.
And the music.
What's that face?
I can say for certain that I do not care for this Ravenhead person and this cacophony of sound. But Cynthia likes it well enough. Asked me to go, and she probably could have gotten it if she wanted. But then again, I did the same thing when I was her age. However, imagine my surprise when she snuck back in at 3 a.m. and she wasn't alone. Sneaking out at night, that was going to have consequences. But sneaking back in with a boy? I was beside myself. To his credit, the boy didn't try to escape immediately, but there was something off about him. Tall and lanky, but very thin and so pale.
Okay, good. He's not alive.
His skin
I
was
was like-
16.
Relax.
his skin was almost white, and he wore all black hair, eyes, the whole deal, just like my daughter. Him next to her gave me a chill that I didn't quite understand. Realizing that the jig was up, Cynthia tried to recover by introducing me to this boy. His name was Trevor. He was 18 and had just moved out of state. I put the pieces together, realizing that this was the boy that caused the fight between her and Jill. He tried to shake my hand, as though the situation wasn't awkward at all already. His smile just felt wrong. It never reached his eyes, like he was only playing at being cheerful.
Oh God.
I remember his hands were cold. After demanding to know where they were, Cynthia told me that they had gotten a chance to see this Ravenhead person live at some place called The Void. Apparently, it was some club in the downtown area of the city. I was livid. Not only did my daughter sneak out with a boy, but she went to some dingy club to hear that awful music. I told Trevor to leave, which he complied by crawling back out the window and into the night. No words. He just vanished. That's when Cynthia blew up. She screamed and said I was ruining her life and that she had the most amazing night ever and I was horrible for taking that away from her. I told her that she would understand when she was older, but that she was absolutely grounded, and I forbade her from seeing Trevor until she got her act together.
You understand me, Mom?
Yup. Private
ruined my life.
investigators are really expensive, but I'm also really worried. I just want to know that my daughter hasn't joined some sort of cult. I think she still sneaks out, or maybe he sneaks in, because I swear I still hear voices in her room when she's not playing that god-awful music. Even though I locked that window shut myself, I think that somehow she's finding a way in or out. Can you please look into this boy? I think he might be dangerous. And that's where the statement ends. I'm hoping that maybe you guys can bring us light on this. Maybe there's some angle here for the observer. Maybe, creepy kid moves into town, causes trouble. Yeah.
So, respectfully, I don't really understand how this makes an article. Or specifically, a conspiracy article.
Here's the thing. So, a little bit behind the scenes here. All of the editors for the different sections of the magazine all get together for a weekly meeting, and we go over new and interesting articles, and we all sort of take picks on what deserves to be where. Everyone's pretty good about it, but Homer has his own methods. And so I remember this coming through the desk, but he just scooped it up immediately. He said that it was part of some investigation that he's doing. I don't know what that's about. But
I have to talk to him about it.
Maybe
he'll be able to.
he might be able to give you some more information. I'll be honest, when Homer asks for stuff, we normally just kind of let him do what he does. He's always giving us reports on a timely basis. He's always, he's weird, but he does his job well. So normally we let him have what he wants, but we need something. And
I think I already have a composite sketch for this Trevor.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Little broad in the shoulders, but other than that,
yeah.
Maybe
Exactly
thinner,
right.
more gaunt.
yeah.
That's a story right there.
Wow.
The Slender Boy of Whisper Hollows.
The Slender Boy of Whisper. That's a good article title. I mean,
You asked
There
for
might
a
be-
puff piece, we can make up some bullshit.
I mean, honestly, listen, when it comes to conspiracy, nobody really expects much.
Did she not?
We don't have much to go on.
The window shut. I just feel like.
It sounds like the mother closed the windows, but she was still hearing voices, so...
Above table question.
Yeah.
Have I heard of the band or the club?
Ooh, I love this. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Everybody roll quick.
I love this. This is going to be a history check. And this is going to be standard, so target number to beat 6.
If I did
I have history.
Roll history.
have no
I will
idea.
say, because of your wife, you'll ease it by 1, so you'll make it 3.
I am trained in it.
Oh, in history? Oh, so you just immediately succeed on this. I love that.
I got that 19.
Hey, I love that.
I
Oh
was
no!
the one.
Damn!
I don't even know. Like,
Can I choose?
do I know music? What is this?
Does
Is
Torian
this
listen to music?
music? Is this music?
I don't
I
think
feel
he's
like
ever listened
You
to
probably
music.
listen. Like,
Absolutely not.
I listen to classical while
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say classical or like something to just like.
Oh, this is the opposite
Background
of
music.
Ravenhead.
background.
Yeah.
This is my kind of common music.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the stuff that we listen to.
This is.
Psych yourself up.
Yep.
It's one of them.
Just do it.
Or lemon.
I'm assuming it. I don't really know about the other flavors, but I'm just assuming it's like either
Not
pickle or
very
it's not.
Not
Yeah.
pickle.
Not pickle.
Not pickle.
Amy, did you roll?
Maybe it's pickle.
What'd you get?
It's getting weird.
I mean, I got a 3, but
I
Of
still
course,
feel like
this worked out so well because of course these two would be the ones that don't know this music at all.
Still?
Max,
Yo.
you absolutely know about this person. This was obviously on a lot of like cassette playlists and stuff that your wife listens to. Cecilia, you know this person as well. This is, what's the best way to describe this kind of music? It is. It is.
There's a lot of screaming.
It's like screamo, death metal, but also a bit of
Demon
techno in there.
worship. Oh, sorry.
Pretty
Jules.
Linkin Park.
is it like Mermaid or
It is.
I feel
It's-
like Linkin Park is tame.
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Yeah.
It's like thrash metal alternative.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can think
Imagine-
of a band, but I don't think I'm allowed to say their name while we're watching.
So I mean, essentially, this is where we're at. It's essentially a blend of Deadmau5
group.
and like Slipknot, right? It's like
Okay.
What? It's not?
like Deadmau5
Okay.
and Slipknot. It's like EDM techno, but also there's like a lot of grunge, a lot of like dark emo-y kind of beats here.
The word
It's-
demon shows up a lot.
Oh yeah.
How
There's
long-
like
No context.
there's rumors that like if you play songs backwards they
Yeah,
say weird
okay.
shit, like that kind of stuff.
How long have they been around? Like, has it been around like we would have gone?
No, you know that this is a single person, and you actually know that this person is like a kind of one all be all person. They don't work with other people. They make, they write, and they produce their own music. They are specifically known to show up at all venues, always wearing like a large feathered raven head.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Got it.
so it's dead.
yeah, pretty much. But
Very literal, Ravenhead.
yeah, no, it's not what you would call necessarily creative, but you do know that he always, or this person at least, always has like an air of mystery around them. They're relatively new to the scene, but they have made large waves in like
exploded overnight.
correct. Yes, exactly.
They went viral before viral was a thing.
You took the words out of my mouth.
What if Slender Boy is Raven?
Dun, dun,
Interesting.
dun.
Way to follow.
We can just shove a raven head on his body and see if he looks the same.
Just imagining you taking
Was
your
she
little
watching?
character, drawing a little like, what if?
What if Harvey
Draw it on
Dent-
here. Draw it on here and then stick it over and step back and go.
No, we didn't cut out eye holes in the napkin.
Yeah.
It's just a napkin pasted.
Was she watching it with? Did you see him and Ravenhead at the same time? We need to investigate this.
I guess my
I love this.
question to clarify, if Ravenhead is a relatively new artist, does that mean we know about the club?
So specifically the Void. What did you get, Cecilia?
I just automatically.
Oh yeah, you auto-seceded. That's perfect. So you've both heard of the Void. One thing to note that you both distinctly remember is that the Void does not have a literal physical location. The Void is a club that appears or is organized in different venues
Like
around the
underground.
city. It's underground. Absolutely. And you know at least that Ravenhead performs there with moderate regularity. in addition to some other artists and things like that. Yeah. This is like old school grunge. They're like meeting underneath like a highway or something like that to put on a concert.
This is all good information. I reiterate, have I been?
You have not been.
Okay.
You may suspect that your wife has been. Beth might have gone.
Have I been?
That's my thing. Is if she went, she would have dragged me with her. Most likely.
Yeah. I imagine that you've probably heard of it, but you've never been yourself. And specifically, you've never seen Ravenhead there.
I might have literally coordinated so I'd be working when she went. She's like, I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm good. And Cecilia, you've
Yeah.
had friends that have gone.
Okay.
So you're very well
I had that
acquainted with
weird
this.
friend that went.
Yeah, that one friend in college
Otherwise,
who
was trying
like
something new.
you just come in and he's
Now
got black
that-
makeup.
He's got a
I would
mohawk.
love
He's like,
to
I'm
see.
just trying it new.
Yeah,
No,
I was
no.
just
I
I was just thinking what if I
That's-
what okay.
Oh,
I'd
You've
rather
changed.
you wear the bags.
you've changed.
You've
Black
changed.
sweater.
Change back.
I love it.
Don't like it.
Nope.
So sitting back in Brian's office, he just kind of goes, you have a couple of leads here, I think. Obviously, you could meet up with Donna Marie. We have her address, obviously, in the suburbs. I think it's maybe worth potentially asking Homer what his deal was with keeping on this. But good luck.
I need to know.
And, you know, you could possibly look up, it's Pines High School. So if you want to check out the high school that they were at,
Are there multiple high schools here?
there's a couple around the
Probably.
city. Yeah.
There's got to be at least a good one about.
There's at least, well, there's at least 3. You know what I mean? There's Pines. There's a private school up
I was
at,
gonna say there's 2 public schools on private school.
yeah, there's absolutely, exactly.
I went to the private one.
Yup.
I was kicked out of the
Definitely went to the public one.
Yeah.
I was kicked out of the private one, in fact, so, you know,
Same.
can't go back there. But,
That's how we met.
Honestly, yes. And it's like a private prep school for sure. But Pines High School is, you know, a decent high school.
Is that the one we went to?
No, you went to the other one.
Okay.
I don't have a name for it yet.
Well, that's
the nameless one.
Yeah, the nameless one.
Maples High
What
School.
Maple High School. I love it. Huh?
Which one I go to?
You went to
Private.
it. Actually, no, that does fit for Amy.
Yeah.
You would have gone to private school.
Yeah.
That depends on if her grandma would pay for it.
Look,
She would.
just because I graduated 2 years ago doesn't mean.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think
So you're saying you were born
where she would go?
I just aged 10 years. Jesus.
Talking about my character.
She's
Only 19.
was
only
too.
19, yeah. Yeah, she just
Is she
got out.
really only 19?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Why do you think she acts like a child?
Okay, my line.
That makes sense. So I guess that's the question. Where do you think Amy
She
would go?
probably did go to private school.
Think so?
I was just curious. Since you
I get that feeling for her. But
Grandma still wanted the best for her.
Grandparents were like, you'll do.
yeah,
You
it'll be
will.
fine.
It's public school, you'll manage.
Yeah, just go to Maples. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I hate putting pressure on you, but that's kind of why I called you in because
feel
we're
like-
running out of.
I feel
We're
like
running
you
out of
don't
time.
hate it because you do it every year.
I mean, I give you more time than a couple of days. Let's be
Have
fair.
you seen
I give you a
other
week at
interns?
least.
They don't have anybody else to call.
Yeah,
No,
like
This is
they
it.
have
You
employees.
guys are it.
they have employees.
Oh, you don't even want to know what Monty's up to.
Who the hell is Monty?
Who's Monty?
You haven't met Monty is the main reporter for Homer. But he sends Homer or Homer sends him on all kinds of crazy like trips. Like
That
I don't even
explains
know
why we
what
never
Monty
see
is.
him.
Exactly. No, I mean that makes sense why you would never see him, right? I thought he was at the picnic, but I don't remember actually
You know, there
saying
are a
hi
lot
to
of
him.
people I did
now
not
that I think.
recognize at the picnic. I was mainly trying to
Same.
network, but I was definitely not remembering.
Well,
know
I mean,
what?
we only pull you in when we need you to like do stuff, so it's not like you're here every single day.
I'll even say
Yeah.
if you introduce them by name, I don't know their names.
They introduced themselves by name.
I got Brian down.
I got a lot of business cards though.
That's me.
'Cause
I'm Brian. Hi.
Very good.
Cool.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
It's the only
Brian?
person I know because that's the only person we talked to.
Not Ryan?
Brian?
That's Ryan.
Ryan?
Brian.
Ryan.
My name is Brian.
It's on the door. Oh shit! Someone scratched the B off.
I thought that was Ryan.
It says Ryan on the door.
Somebody scratched the B off? He
I don't know
he
why.
goes to the door and immediately checks it.
It's
God damn it.
Canonically, literally the first day. I scratched
I
it
know.
out. I rewatched the footage.
Yeah, you did. I
It
remember.
definitely says.
He didn't notice until now.
And I told you
Yeah.
that she has been calling him the wrong
Ryan.
name since
Ryan
the
the whole
beginning.
time.
So
Yeah, you know, it's.
Damn it! And he goes to the phone,
and she
picks it up.
probably
Catherine.
asked you, and you were like, yes,
Yes.
Ryan. And
Okay.
you just went with
Yes.
it.
I
I'll bring
understand.
you a Sharpie.
Then I just forgot.
Can you? Okay, that's I can. No, no, don't no.
You know,
Okay, just order me a new. Can I get a new plate?
What he needs
Okay,
is a
thanks.
placard.
And he just puts it down.
Little desk one.
The one that's a little engraved.
Yeah, yeah, and then like
Brian, do you
slides
have a
it.
Sharpie?
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Can I have it?
sure.
I think you mean
I go
permanent
outside and I
marker.
just
That's
write it.
You just
not
write the B.
right.
Thanks.
Unless they want to.
Catherine's gonna order me another one, but that'll have to do, I guess.
Brian.
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 Yeah.
You know, I was
Brian.
wondering why it was spelled like that.
Yeah, who spells Ryan with an I?
Yeah, it was really weird, but
Yeah, well, you know, some
It was all
Honestly-
lowercase too. I'm not gonna talk about.
it's all lining up.
I'm not gonna
Honestly,
talk about
I'm just
Ryan
more
Johnson.
surprised that I never noticed it all the way up until now.
It's at
I-
least
I
like
work here.
3 months ago, I think.
Easily.
That's
Easily.
timing.
I thought he was just
Very
trying
on
to-
timing,
You know,
Max.
stress
Yeah.
does.
You know
I don't know
who it
anything about
probably
that.
was?
Right.
Homer.
It might have
That
been.
guy's weird.
Huh.
He's got a thing against.
I mean, Homer's weird, don't get me wrong, but he wouldn't
Or you
like
know who else
that.
is a troll?
Maybe that's
Huh.
a conspiracy.
Torian, did you do this?
Feel better.
I wish. If I
Okay.
did it, I'd tell you.
It's not a no.
Okay.
What do I have to lose? You got 4 interns here. Just.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, Kaden, I'm literally planning for when he gets a new label. to
I
search
remember
at
it
the
happening
end
the
of
day we started, though.
Why would I ever?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might help if you distress after work. Maybe get a nice bubble bath, put some bath salts in.
Or
You know
get
what,
some
Amy?
new
That is so
cigars.
sweet. I think I might. I just might. I'm so
He
tired.
starts crying.
He knows
Once
damn
you
well you don't have
relax a
time.
little bit.
You see his shoulders like visibly like tense and kind of unclench. He's just like,
You know, some nice tea at the end of the night.
I don't think you're wrong. Oh, okay.
Loosen it up, Brian.
Just go ahead. Start whatever it is that you guys got to do to investigate this. Let me know if there's any assistance I can give. If Homer gives you any grief, just let me know.
Got it.
Can I go and grab some coffee from the break room and get back to Brian?
You see, he's already behind his desk, like powering through a bunch of other stuff when you come in.
Hold on. I'm writing Brian
Oh my
on it.
God.
With an eye.
With a Y instead.
Phasing away from it. So it's like, hey, I brought you some coffee.
Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
I like to
I
imagine
might-
because we were gonna go
Hot.
to Homer together. I like to imagine I was right next to him and I was just like, see, this is what we need to bring to Homer. Just subtle little things to follow.
Yeah. And then we
Excuse
put
me?
drugs in.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Thought you said something.
Nah.
He did.
Talking about how we should meet Homer.
You have luck.
Good luck.
I never
Thanks.
asked.
No, because we're going
And you
to...
see Brian
Brian
just.
Oh, that's true.
You got me saying Ryan now. Brian goes right back into his work.
I'm gonna gaslight Brian.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna
Ryan.
forget his own name.
Yes.
I love
We're going
that.
to replace it with one that says Brian.
This is perfect.
This one wasn't even scratched off.
He's gonna go
He's
out to wear his
gonna
card.
submit his own claim to be like, my name's changing.
What's happening?
Why is my driver's license different?
I already got
Statement
the-
of.
I'll order the business cards and swap them.
As he's reading it, he's just like disheveled and losing his mind. We're just like, I start to feel a little bit bad. Actually.
Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Does it say Brian or Ryan?
We're too far gone now. We can't stop.
Too far down the rabbit
We're
hole.
all in.
You guys are let go. So I guess what is your next step? Where do you guys want to go?
Well, we were going to Homer, and where were you guys?
I don't know. Where should we go to?
We should go get cream.
Okay.
It's where
Just gonna go grab ice cream.
No, not to worry. We're
We're
on deadline.
gonna go get ice cream.
Okay then. Good for
I'm
you.
curious.
guys.
You know what? I would probably try,
Hmm.
probably fail, but try to convince Amy to go to the high school.
Okay. Not a bad idea.
I don't wanna go there.
I just got out and you're taking me back?
But I'd rather not see Homer.
Do we have the address of the what?
Of the
Yeah,
house?
you have
They have a
the
week.
address.
It's gotta be a weekday.
That's true. I
They
guess
gotta
we
be
could
there.
Go there.
Yeah.
It's a weekday.
And you know like there's only 3 schools in the city, so you know like where to find Pines High School. So like you have
I
both
thought he
her
was asking-
address.
Yeah, I thought he was asking for the address of the house.
Oh yeah, you have that based off of the information
Yeah, but she
given.
probably wouldn't be there because it's a weekday in her high school.
Her daughter's missing.
You know?
Or no, she's not missing, is she? No, sorry.
No, I mean,
Trevor's missing.
I'm
Are we
gonna
looking
go
for
to
the daughter, or are we
high
looking
school, I
for the
think.
You're going to high school.
We're
Yeah.
looking
Okay.
for the
Go
Who are we
ahead.
looking for?
Trevor. He's missing. Slender Kid.
What was that?
SK for short.
You gonna go to so begrudgingly?
What?
Like you
I
begrudgingly?
mean, to be fair, you
tragic.
can go see the mom.
Are you throwing a fit again?
You guys could get ice cream on the way.
Thought
We got ice cream on the way.
It's 9:30
And on the
in
way
the
back.
morning.
Hell yeah. You guys immediately
You're
take
reinforcing
off.
Batman.
Sometimes.
Sometimes bribery needs to happen. Okay?
Exactly.
Yep.
The reward is necessary.
Torian, Max, you guys head down the hall. You know where Homer's office is, and you immediately regret comes in many forms and fashions. And you see, specifically, he has his door closed. You see the lights are off, but the brightness of like the television screen that he has, like flashing, you see the flashes on the glass.
This man doesn't sleep. Does he? Probably.
I'm already gonna subtly fuck with him by knocking on the door and going,
And you just hear
That would drive me nuts.
like a bunch of like chairs clattering around this, that, and the third.
it begins.
And you just hear from behind the door, who is this?
Interns.
And click, the door opens. And
Locks it.
oh yeah.
I would have blocked it.
And you see a sort of middle-aged balding man wearing just very old clothes. You know, like the kind of clothes that like they're not dirty. They're actually clean. They're just old. So the fabric is faded, it's dingy, moth-eaten. Yes, exactly.
Does it smell like hot dogs?
It's not the whole. It's all like hot dogs. It's.
What?
No, sorry.
Do you like hot dogs, Homer?
They're okay, I guess. Is there something I can help you with?
So I have a couple questions about a case that we received today. Don't mind these.
You see, he hasn't budged from the door. When I say he opened
Can
the
I come
door,
inside to talk?
he opened it just enough to see
get
his
his head
face.
through.
Yeah.
Can I come inside and talk with you, or could you step out so we could have a conversation? Either way.
Fine.
You should
Okay.
be circuiting.
And you see he like opens the door once again just enough to squeeze through. Looking inside, you see he has, of course, all of the lights off, and you see the like what can only be described as like sheets of aluminum foil taped to the windows and the walls and the ceilings that just cover, and he has a single like tube TV set up on a stand, and it's playing some sort of old video.
Can we see if it's like just one layer of tinfoil? Like, is it like kind of ripping in some places like tinfoil does?
No, this thing is like he's put layers to it.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't want to bring your hat.
What? What? I don't need a
I
hat.
just.
I don't like wearing hats. Hats hurt my head.
Is he bald?
You didn't have a matching.
Yes. It's probably-
Matching. I figured because the
What?
room
What?
Never mind. So we got a case.
But I don't like hats.
Yeah.
They hurt my head.
Just
I heard it
wearing a
actually.
beanie.
I did actually hear that. But
Yeah. Mhm.
So we got a case that came from you about a girl and a slender boy that you've been speaking of. I want to know.
Oh, the Donna Marie case.
Yeah, how does
Got
this
it.
correlate to a conspiracy?
And you say the word conspiracy, and
He's like,
yeah, he's like, oh, you don't know?
please enlighten us.
Is it
I am-
based?
I'm on. He like leans in, and you like the scent of that like wet hot dog gets just a little.
It's like, I'm not moving back or anything. I'm
Yeah.
standing exactly like leaning against the door. Like
I've leaned in.
Yeah.
I've been doing this the whole time, just staring him down. Like
I've put deodorant on my finger and I've leaned in.
It's
Yes.
Ravenhead. I'm 90% certain he's an alien.
90.
There's always room for error.
So the Raven had
90?
Good research always should be credited.
90.
question.
At least.
Is the Ravenhead the alien, or is he an alien under the Ravenhead?
That's the part I haven't figured out yet. But I'm on a track, right? This he blew up, right? Like this whole music genre never really got off the ground the way that, you know, music creators wanted up until like recently, right? And then all of a sudden this Ravenhead person just starts making hit song after hit song. Like he's gathered a following. Like what is that about? That's not right. And if you pick up on some of the like images of him, they're always blurry. Why are they blurry? We have cameras that work. They shouldn't be blurry like that. And there's a reflection in those eyes. If there were like just holes, they wouldn't have a reflection. So I think I'm on the side that's his head. I think that's his head.
You got any other evidence for us to use on this?
Uh,
Helpful in this investigation?
yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Yep.
More than 90% sure, Homer?
You know what I think? I think you're absolutely right.
Right?
All of it
I'm gonna
makes
put a red
perfect
on that
sense.
too. I don't call him Homer, I call him Herman.
All of this
He does
makes
not
perfect
respond.
sense.
Continue fucking with him.
I can bring you, and you see he just like kind of like shrinks back.
We'll wait here.
Okay,
Get what you need.
okay. And he just
Yeah,
like
thanks,
turns
man.
around and he just like disappears in his office. You hear like cabinets slamming open, just all this stuff.
As he's doing it, we're left in the hallway. Like, yeah, you gotta be honest, I expected more.
How are you surviving this?
I don't know, I think my sense of smell is just gone.
The door swings back open.
My
And-
eyes start watering.
And you see, he is just like, he's got arms full of papers, manila folders, thick binders of like weird topographical maps. He's got red lines drawn on all of them. And he's just like, okay, but first you have to see this map. See, these are all the points where the Void Club has always shown up, but it never shows up in the same place, at least based off of what is being said. And then he shows up, and then all of a sudden everyone forgets all the other music, but there's this, like, whatever this is.
If he'll allow me to take that one, I'm gonna take it and start drawing from the points and matching them
You pull on the paper, and it's that same weird moistness to it.
up. Not the pencil. We're gonna need the permanent marker.
Non-branded permanent marker. For
Non-brand.
now.
Unless they want to sponsor us.
Hey,
We'll make it work.
I love Sharpie.
Homer goes,
Don't say that until we're sponsored.
I think what he's doing is he's gathering up enough people to follow him. I think that he's from a race of alien that consumes energy based off of the like following that they have. Like the more like I think he's trying to get more powerful. I think it's to go back home.
Do you think that they're like absorbing the life force from the people, or is it just like a sort of?
I don't think it's a life force thing, and the reason I don't think that is because there have been documented cases of people going to these concerts and no one gets, well, that's not true. Some people do get hurt, but that's because they're in dangerous situations, not necessarily because of the music itself. But whatever it seems to be is that the music ends up causing people to act rash or violently, but no one really gets hurt.
It almost feels like a cult.
Right?
This entire
By
time,
aliens.
that sound is Max hitting his head against the wall.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right?
Yeah.
If you start looking at it like this, like it's a cult of aliens that have been here on the planet for so long that they're trying to find a way back to their planet. I'm pretty sure it's one of the moons of Neptune, but I don't have substantial data to back that up
Vector
yet.
planet.
If
Yes.
there's enough of them,
This
they might.
investigation, we need to get on track.
Oh,
Yes.
Cult of aliens.
Okay.
Where do we go to investigate?
I don't know.
He's probably not the only one.
Thank you. That's all we needed.
Oh, well, I have a contact downtown. He lets me know when he hears about, like the Void Club, when it's gonna pop up and things like that.
Is he
That's how
as-
I've made the map,
Is he as enthusiastic as you?
No.
I think I need
Less so or more so?
I don't know. And you see, the minute he's not talking about his conspiracy theories, his ability to sort of comprehend.
It's kind of like come back to
You see the old self of him sort of recenter or like regain itself, and he goes, I don't know.
Poor guy, honestly.
Well, you're doing really good work. Keep up the great work. We really appreciate the time that you spent.
Can you get that contact just in case?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he writes down the name of like a venue downtown that you have absolutely been to before.
Thanks, Harold.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
We'll be back to update you on everything that we find.
Only to the right people.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. And just as you two to go turn around, he calls out to you both. He goes, guys, I just want to ask, if you know who's like bringing in stuff into the office, could you ask if they have less sweet things? I don't like sweet things.
What's the
Okay,
problem?
yeah, sure.
It's too sweet for me.
It's a lot of
You just don't like sugar?
that's
No,
The aliens
What do you
sugar.
like?
not sugar.
Anything but sugar?
do you like safer?
Salty.
Yeah. Okay,
I like salty.
you do that.
Okay,
We'll see.
Ooh, a nice bagel.
depends. I only
See,
like
I
plain bagels.
Oh, plain.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
And by the way, there's a tear in the foil at your window. Turn around.
Yeah, he literally like slams the door and disappears, and you immediately see the glow of the TV start to flash again.
You're welcome. I did that for Amy.
Such a bully.
let's get out of this hallway. I'm
Secret
dying.
rivalry
Yes.
between Amy and Homer really tickles me. It's great.
You know what? Exceeded expectations. Weird as fuck.
Good cop, bad cop. I feel like
I still can't smell the hot dogs.
really.
Really?
That's
We down the hallway.
It smells like cigarette smoke. Oh, fuck, that's why.
The entire time.
Cecilia, Amy, you guys head down into the city. You know where Pines High School is. Parking into, the guest parking space
Yeah.
into the lobby. You immediately see that like school's already eating your ice
You're on a
cream.
motorcycle, remember?
I feel like I have like a seatbelt now for her.
I feel like I bedazzled it when you weren't looking.
Yeah.
I let you.
Like
Yeah,
the first second you
absolutely.
took off, her ice cream just
That's why she's eating it out of a cup, not a cone. Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
smart.
This is when they went back around.
What you don't see is
Amy
the
instantly throwing a fit.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Probably also threw my first ice cream off the bike. Had to
Yeah.
go back for.
get it. Yeah, exactly.
Then
You had
the
to go
second
get
time we
another
went, I got one with a lid.
Yeah. Making your way in, you see that periods are changing. Kids are like going down in and out of the school. And there's a lady up at the front desk by the office.
It's Janet.
That's her day job.
That's her day job.
We just saw you.
She looks exactly like Catherine.
Twin.
But one of them has red hair and the other has brown hair. That's the only difference. It's the same
The
hairstyle.
secret.
We don't look
Secretly
at
not
at
related
all
at
like
all.
each other.
We don't look at anything
They
like.
just liked it so much.
We just like. We go to the same hairstylist.
She only knows how to do one.
Or she just hates them both. and
I
she-
don't know
I
why,
care.
but my brain went to a hairstyle my middle school language arts teacher had.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, the only way I can describe it is it looked like a hurricane. It was just
Oh, I know
Something like
exactly what that is.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's probably what they
Yep.
have.
A beehive,
That's
but
what
reversed.
It's
It's
bee-
like
Yeah,
Lighter on
it's
the
like
top.
a beehive. Absolutely. She's got like this hair all up. She's got the nice glasses. You see, she's got just like a comfy little cardigan on.
Okay.
And she goes,
Fuck yeah.
"Hi, can I help you?" Seeing the sight of you two
Yeah.
is unregular. It's not very regular for her. So she's just
Yeah.
like, "What can I do for
probably
you?"
Changed clothes so I look more like a high schooler.
Yeah. I'm wearing my normal.
Yeah, leathers. Yeah.
Black on black on black.
Probably wearing a cute pink crop top.
Cute. Vibe check.
Some pants.
Um,
Some jeans. I don't know, like bell bottoms or something.
Yeah.
Whatever's-
the
That's-
only thing that changed is you took off your windbreaker.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. She goes, "I'm sorry, you don't look familiar. Do you?"
We're here from the Mystic Observer
Okay.
paper. Very well known.
Okay. I think I'm sure. And she like turns back, and there's some other girls in the office. She goes, "Anyone heard of the Mystic Observer?" And they all kind of like look up and go,
Janet from the back.
No.
My sister works there.
The cacophony of like, no, I don't think so.
No.
Oh my god!
"Oh
yeah.
my god!"
Why are they all from New York?
I have no idea.
Specifically, Catherine and Janet. Yeah.
Boston.
Boston. And they both go, "Oh yeah, no, that's a place around here. Yeah. Okay.
We
Sure.
wanted to just see if we could talk to Cynthia.
Is she in trouble?
No. Her mother is just kind of concerned about her and the company she's keeping, so they decided to help out.
Oh, it's the Trevor boy again, and you see all the girls in the office are like,
What's
he's a special case, I suppose.
Reputation.
So he's a bad. You can't say that.
He's got a reputation.
I mean,
Is
she
he here today?
she leans in and she goes, "Well, to be perfectly honest, we don't know. He sometimes comes in attendance."
Is he enrolled?
No, he's enrolled, but he's not exactly what you would call a model student.
He's a bad boy, so no, I wouldn't call him a student.
Yeah. No one really likes him.
Except for Cynthia.
But he's got the cheek on his
And
She
The girls.
she seems to be
is her friend here? I think her name's Jill.
Yeah. I mean, I think they should be in class. Is she in class? And you see, like, someone checks the attendance records and says, "Yeah, Cynthia and Jill are here, but we don't have." It seems like probably Trevor has left, or didn't show up today. He moved from out of state, based off
Do you
of
know
his.
where?
No. Well, I mean, it's a school and like out in the Midwest somewhere.
Shopping Hollands.
You don't say.
But he just comes kind of with a bad rap.
Is there any way we could speak to Cynthia or Jill or both of them?
We're really not supposed to do that.
Even if we get permission from her mother?
I suppose it's fine. Yeah, go ahead and give us a sec. And she sits you down in sort of their little waiting area. And you see she kind of goes back and you hear the PA system come up. Cynthia Marie, please come to the front office. Cynthia Marie. Jill Hauser, come to the office. Jill Hauser. And a few minutes go by. And you see a, like, sort of short, well-proportioned woman, like, young girl come out. And she's got, like, black hair.
Full goth mode.
Full goth mode, right? She's got the oversized black hoodie. like
I definitely put extra eyeliner on before we came.
hell yeah. She's got like the trip pants, you know, with all the chains and the belts and the buckles and stuff. You see that like her red hair
Okay.
is like coming through at the roots where she previously had dyed it. And she looks less than pleased. And you see just sort of another moderate student. She's got like, you know, bangs cut, like a nice little bow cut. And, you know.
She's clearly what Cynthia used to be.
Yeah, you could definitely. But when they enter, you both see that they are very pointedly not looking at each other. Yeah, absolutely. And they feel you get the sense that they feel very awkward, even being in the room with each other.
As we're waiting for them, I'm gonna tell you, why don't you take Jill? Probably a smart idea not to send you with the goth.
I just thought they were gonna, like, you know, because, you know, student confidentiality, I thought I was gonna propose as a student, to be honest with you.
It's the 90s, baby.
Yep, there was no safety yet.
They were like, yeah, you want to come in? Sure.
I just looked that up and I was like, when did Columbine happen? Because that's when schools really got restricted.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah, that's
crime
when
began.
it really started.
It wasn't until the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That people were like, oh, we shouldn't just let random
Like
people into school.
when I was a kid in elementary school, especially, like they just let me leave.
It,
Yeah.
it
Like,
literally
walk
said,
home.
They
like,
really
the-
didn't
the
care.
furthest they would do with security is just like visitor signed in.
Yeah.
That's it.
And anyone could
They would
sign
give you a
in,
guest
they-
pass.
There was no ID. There was no.
Yeah, you could say that you were anyone's uncle and you would just walk in. Crazy.
Crazy.
Not
Crazy.
terrifying
That's
at
how
all.
it
No.
used to be.
How are you guys?
Welcome to
still
the
alive?
90s. So,
I have no idea, honestly.
but at least to the staff's credit, they didn't like let you go into the
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
They
yeah.
called them in. But Jill kind of comes up. She's like all kind of like tucked in here. She's got like a nice little plaid skirt, little orange, or like a little purple lavender kind of shirt on. She's just like, okay. And the lady behind the desk just goes, these people are from a magazine. They just want to talk with you. They have some questions for you. Answer them honestly, and, you know, we'll give you a hall pass. And you see Cynthia just rolls her eyes, doesn't make eye
roll
contact.
Also, my eyes.
Oh, like at the same time.
Yeah.
Clockwise or
And Jill
Roll
looks
it
just
or-
very
We're literally the
uncomfortable.
future of the two of them.
Jill just looks very uncomfortable, but she goes, okay.
Amy, you want to take her in the hallway? Or
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. What do you want?
I wanted to say that I love your outfit first.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, the plaid skirt really matches a whole lot. So
Thank you. You know, all the girls
wait till you get to me.
the other girls always say that plaid's going out, but I think it's really cute.
honestly, if you're not a
Wait
trendsetter,
till
then what are
Brittany
you?
comes back.
Thank you. Right?
Like, people say things about my lollipop earrings, but like,
I think they're really adorable.
thank you.
No, they're pretty.
Like, top, don't they?
This whole outfit, it's great.
Oh my God.
See, you're authentic to yourself, unlike some people I know.
Who? Tell me. No. Really?
That was not her. That
But she like does the whole cloth thing. Like, it kind of works with her bone structure. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess she can make it work, but that's not.
Also,
That's not.
her showing.
I mean, yeah, no, she needs to
They're
get.
showing.
But at the same time, like that,
Maybe it's a stylistic choice.
that's not the Cynthia I remember.
No, it's laziness.
And that's true.
We've been friends since elementary school. You know, we've always gotten along. And whatever she's gotten into now, that's not her. It's like really.
Or like,
I mean, you said it, not me.
so like, what has she been doing?
It's all about stupid Trevor.
Did you like Trevor too?
He's cute. In like that, like,
Creepy dead boy. way.
weird,
Right.
you know.
Oh, my
Partially
bad
positive.
boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's got, like, I don't know, there's something
You're
about
like, ooh, but like, also you would never date him because he kind of smells like hot dog water. Yeah.
Well, maybe. I guess I
Kinda
never
like
got
you,
close
but-
enough to smell him.
Valid.
It's more like.
But,
you.
I mean-
I've had crushes on guys that smell like hot dog water. It's not worth
Harold
it.
is just
Oh,
sitting there
yeah,
going,
I'll watch out for that.
I can feel some talk.
Anyway, that's why I keep scented hand sanitizer.
Smart. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back to what you were saying.
I mean, yeah, no, Cynthia's just a different person now. She's not really.
When would you say this all started?
Trevor. Absolutely Trevor.
Has Trevor been going to your school for a while, or like?
No, he moved in, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. We both thought he was kind of cute, and then Cynthia said that she was gonna ask him out. And I said that you shouldn't ask someone out without knowing who he is. Like, he could be a murderer for all we know. I mean, he's 18 and in our grade. That's.
Oh.
He's a holdback for sure.
Also, like, what grade are you
I'm a junior. Yeah.
gonna get?
And he's already senior
So he's been like held back twice.
at least. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's cute, right? But like,
oh.
I told her, I was like, you shouldn't just blindly go into this. Like, you don't know what you're dealing with. And she just kind of blew up on me. And ever since then, she started hanging out with him and, you know, forgot I even existed.
Well,
But it's fine. I'm fine.
well.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I mean, I don't know this person like at all, but I would say at least for the time being, it seems like it might be for the best for now. Because I mean, would you want to be around that energy? I mean, I'm sorry, but like in my opinion, frowning gives you wrinkles, and I'm not really here for it.
That's a good point.
Who is this?
Yeah. I love how adaptable Amy is.
The entire time I'm
So
just
good.
imagining Trevor's actual voice is just like.
Like,
I love you,
yeah,
babe.
He's,
I know.
he's so cute.
Very Napoleon
Right,
Dynamite.
just
Yeah.
very, yeah. But like, I don't know, like just negative energy, just you know.
No, it's not good, I know, but I mean, it just felt so dishonest. Like, she just changed everything for him. And don't get me wrong, he's like kind of cute, but like, he's not worth all that.
I don't think so either. But unfortunately, people tend to do what they do when they go to discover who they want to be. And that means sometimes pretending to be who you think you want to be until you realize that it's not really who you are. You're just doing it for other people.
So you're saying she'll come back?
Possibly. But if you're a good friend, you'll wait. In the meantime, I wouldn't worry about stressing too much. Because, like, again, hot dog water boy.
Yeah, I didn't smell him, but I'll take your word for it.
Take my word for it.
Okay.
Hot dog water.
I will.
Chase started it.
I may have started it, but you ran with it.
Oh, I did.
I love it.
Going.
I'm absolutely here for it. And Joe just kind of goes, all right, is there anything else you need?
Yeah, actually. I've been heard you've been like going to that boy.
Who told you that?
I've heard it around. If you know, you know.
It's not true. I've never been.
Okay, but if you know, you know.
Somebody's getting hostile.
I had some friends who had gone, but they invited me and okay, fine. I was scared. I didn't want to go.
She's easy.
That's fine. I probably wouldn't have gone.
I guess.
Okay.
It's all smelly. Not worth it.
I just don't like being around strangers like that,
It's also really loud. My poor ears.
right? But like,
anyway.
also, I mean, all the girls were talking about just like how they wanted to check out this cool musician and all of this, like they're probably gonna like kiss boys and all of this other
Yeah.
stuff, and I don't know if I want to do that, and I'm just, it's not for me.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Well, to be honest,
Cynthia's right
my
next to
idea of like getting a kiss away
We're
would be
both.
like a study session, you know what I mean? But
Really?
like in a, you know,
I love studying.
yeah.
Okay.
But you
So
know,
it's fine? Okay.
the thing is like you always want to be cool for you don't want people to think you're a loser or a wimp or whatever, and so you do things to try and fit in. But to be honest, those people are gonna I don't know, if I had to guess, say become dropouts, deadbeats, not be able to pay the rent on time.
Right? I mean, that's not.
This shit!
Max, did you feel that?
Fantastic.
It's got chills.
I'd say she went for your mom.
I think she went further.
Someone did.
Jill
I don't have
just
a
kind of
mom.
looks at you and she goes, right? I just think that some people don't have the motivation. And if I'm going to be this country's first, you know, surgeon, attorney at general, I want to make sure that I have all the best grades and I go to the best schools. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But I wouldn't, you know, recommend not having some fun too. In
Have
your own
fun.
way.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes when, you know, my parents go out for dinner, I steal a piece of cake.
Oh my god.
I know it's bad and it's a lot of extra sugar and stuff like that, but
You
it's
probably chase that shit with cashew milk, don't you?
Max just comes out of a wall like the Kool-Aid man.
I knew it.
Well,
She was wearing a wire the whole time.
as long as you have a good time, that's all that matters.
Thank you. So, hopefully, Cynthia will come back.
But you know what? Even if she doesn't, you're still great.
You see, she just goes in for a huge hug.
That is like the opposite.
If I could just trouble you for one more thing. Do
Okay.
you happen to know, like, the name of any of this music that she's been listening to? I'm sure she shared it with you at least once.
Yeah, no. She's been telling the whole class that she got to meet Ravenhead in person and all this other stuff. Just, I don't believe any of it, to be honest.
Well,
She just seems like the kind of person right now who would say anything to get other people's attention.
yeah, well, I know a few people like that, so.
You can see that. I guess it doesn't get much better. Yes,
I can tell.
it's a lot. But
Just
I'm gonna do it.
Do you
But I'm gonna do it.
use those, like, translucent sticky notes?
Okay.
They really
I'll look into those. Okay. Well,
color-code them.
okay. Well,
Color-code them.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. And
Yeah!
she immediately crosses her. She immediately crosses her arms.
Yeah!
What do you want?
Do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
Are you taking her into a hallway?
Cut
away
my
from the
life
balcony?
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
pieces!
I would wait till Jill is gone, and then I would bring her out.
Okay, so like you take turns. Yeah. So you're standing out in the middle of
And I would bring her out.
Okay, so like you take turns. Yeah. So you're standing out in the middle of the hall and she goes, no.
Ability of those jokes.
Hall and she goes, no.
Ability of those jokes.
I literally wasn't even thinking of that.
I didn't think about that until you said it.
Yeah, same.
We're
So
avoiding it.
someone's mind is in the
Yeah.
gutter.
It's on the table, we're avoiding it.
I'm gonna take a sour.
Anywho,
I
they
was
do
going
sour
straight
bunny.
to the murder train. Fresh it up.
I'm gonna take a sour.
Anywho,
I
they
was
do sour
going straight to the murder train.
bunny.
Fresh it up.
That got me too.
Specifically, she was saying,
Thank you.
hard way. That's why.
But
I just thought she was gonna punch concrete, to be honest with you. Where's Trevor right now?
Is that what this is about?
I was honest with you. Where's Trevor right now?
Is that what this is about?
Who's Trevor?
Yeah, partially.
Did my mother send you?
No,
Who are you, like some of the cops? My mother send you?
no.
Who are you, like some of the cops or something? Or something?
Do I look like a cop?
I don't know.
I did this act.
I was like this when I was in high school.
I was not. I was pretty much like Jill or whatever. I'm not even kidding.
I had my 2 years like
I was
this.
pretty much like Jill or whatever. I'm not even kidding.
I had my 2 years like this.
Oh no, I never had that phase. I was like,
had the scary, I hate
Like
life
Amy
face.
never
Yeah.
changed after high school.
I had
yeah,
that
pretty
like,
much.
He flips on the next line and sings like a baby.
Kitty ass kid in a boxing ring, like,
I just
flex,
I'm just saying what's popping in my head.
God.
What about Ravenhead?
He's not
I
impressed.
know this name, right? What are you coolest musician ever?
What makes him cool though?
Have you not? He's just like super chill, and that
He liked your vibe.
yeah, that I had like a lot of potential to like influence people's music in the future. So I know what a piano
Minors,
is.
or do you know anything around music?
She kind of like looks a little round. You can learn.
You learn. But he said you have potential, so
Yeah.
therefore he thinks
Yeah,
you know music.
yeah.
So
I can learn music. If Ravenhead said that I can do it, then I can do it.
that's probably true, I'm sure. Do you know where Trevor lived? Cousin, but close.
Go ahead and give me. Oh, this has
What
to
do
be
you
a roll.
His grandma.
What is like grandmother or something?
Gladly.
As in,
So
like-
I have okay. So okay.
Bless
you.
Bless you.
Let's see. Thank you.
Said if you get a natural one, you get 2 votes.
Okay.
And,
To have a nice conversation with a pleasant human being? No.
well, maybe I'm not a human being. What if I'm like,
Are you an alien?
maybe?
You must be.
I don't know.
Parking lot. Did you feel that?
What is up with today?
I haven't seen
What have you driven lately?
well,
What?
the top comes off.
You do realize your friend is the cool one, right? Not Trevor.
I don't. Yeah, she's absolutely getting flustered. Yeah, she's absolutely getting flustered. Her like cool, like standoffish demeanor breaks pretty easy. Someone who has not done this for very long, you know. I'm a woman now, so I get to make my own rules.
Mm. Yeah, 16 is a woman.
Yeah. So,
What if I drove you?
but where would we even know where Trevor is?
Aren't you dating?
Yeah. But he doesn't, you know.
So you're not like official.
Oh, they're
My business.
So you're
We
not
just
official.
get each other like that.
Not official, got it.
Well, everyone knows we're together. We don't have to say it out loud.
I don't think anyone else
Takes me alcohol.
to your school.
You're putting on the pressure pretty hard.
To me, I feel like a
Oh.
To me, I feel like a
Oh. She's like,
They wouldn't know the difference.
she's like,
They wouldn't know the difference.
I'm probably just writing in my notes.
I
love this.
she's pretty different than me.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
lets me.
Trevor's.
She's a little ground and I'm gonna cuff them.
Okay.
It looks cooler that way. More finished.
They. Cool.
No,
Whatever.
This is just everyone everywhere is like
You probably have a teacher that wears like sweater vests.
the one sweater vest.
Nope, it's gone.
Yeah.
The one in the safe.
He's literally walking around his apartment right now, like, I swear to God, I put it. I miss talking to Joe.
She went back to class already. She can't hear me.
I think you're cooler without him than with him, personally. What have you really gotten? Like, just someone that judges you for not wearing.
He doesn't judge me.
He's 18.
I give her a look like, come on.
And I'm 19. That's not my fault.
He knows people.
Well, what does that matter?
They're kind of scary.
Well, what does that matter?
They're kind of scary.
Yeah, scary. It's not people you want to get involved with.
Yeah, but if I'm scary too, then
You are
I'll
so
fit
far
in.
from scary. She's gonna like growl at me.
yeah, no, she like disassociates
Yeah.
a little. Whatever. I don't have to.
Probably.
She literally.
You want it?
Just met. I don't even know you.
I'll take my clothes off and
She.
a tracking device.
Yeah. I mean, fine. Tori, where were you guys heading out?
Besides the world
Mm.
shifting.
Let's take a quick 10-minute break. Thank you. I love it.
We'll have to have a Moana watching party.
It
I
was-
say that as I turn on the stream.
It was on the cruise, and we had the option to. But I was
Same.
like,
Yeah.
it's either trivia or Moana too. I'm gonna go to trivia.
It came
I can
out.
watch
the-
Moana 2 anytime.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's a good point. That's a good
It
point.
came out when
never got to
I
it.
thought about.
Oh, dang.
So it was like packed because it was a free movie. So,
Yeah, you would definitely.
yeah, same. Oh yeah, shit, whatever.
Nah, shit.
It's not the same.
We want to try that again this year.
Oh, we love cruising. It's so much fun.
I've
I-
never been on a cruise.
I
We
would
got-
honestly wait until
We've
they can
talked
get
about this,
safety
Kat, but
inspectors
doing a
back.
D&D cruise.
I would honestly wait until they can get those safety inspectors back in. Like, make sure it's safety inspected
Yep,
because
yep.
they just got laid off.
Yeah, that's true.
Really tragic.
And milk.
Disney
Milk
has
is
their
dangerous.
own.
That's what I was also hearing. Milk's dangerous now.
They,
That's okay,
they
we
fired
can
the
go
people in the FDA to check the milk.
Yeah, so there's like rollbacks and stuff. They can put like pastes in milk now.
Mhm.
Do you drink regular milk or do you guys drink oat?
So I like regular milk. I'll say it. I like it. But
Wow.
I feel like
Yeah,
you're
Kevin,
defending
controversial
yourself
stance.
right
I
now.
am.
We drink
This is
milk.
a
I
safe-
drink milk.
This is a safe space.
Thank you. We listen. We
Oh,
don't
whoa,
judge.
whoa.
But-
I didn't say that.
I will say I do like an oat milk.
I did not
I
agree
do like
with
it.
I-
that.
if
And
I'm
I
gonna
will
have a
gladly
milk,
drink that
that's up
over
for sure.
that than have, nasty preservatives and regular milk.
I don't know if you guys have had actual cashew milk. I enjoy
That's pretty
I'd probably drink
I
cashew
just-
milk more than oat.
it. Yeah. It's far more expensive. Just-
I like-
Oh, yeah.
But it's
I like
more.
oat
It's
milk,
nice.
but it has to be
Yes.
extra cream.
Same. That's my
So
biggest
cashew
issue with a lot of like nut
is-
milks is that they're very
They're like
watery.
watery.
Nut milk.
Yeah.
Gotta love some nut milk.
I mean, if it's not a
Yeah.
Is it
creamy,
about to be like,
but like,
yes, very good.
yes, but if it's not a creamy nut
Wait, are we
milk,
live?
Is it even We've been live for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, but
Gone on
you-
a waste tangent about
No,
milk.
We got
This is gold
so
in here.
off tangent. Welcome back.
Really,
course we
really
are.
not watching.
We're-
Hope you guys
That's-
got all that.
You're right
Are
though.
you taking notes? Real question. There will be a quiz.
Missing
but
after dark.
don't quiz me on any names because I forgot all of them.
Fair. Perfect. Alrighty. So, Cynthia has left, having had a conversation with Cecilia that might have kind of shifted her perspective on the whole Trevor situation.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get through this later.
Saying that you are now related to him.
He's a demon. We'll figure it out later.
Torian, Max, where are you guys heading? After talking.
Besides your blood pact.
Yeah, besides your blood pact,
What
which
blood
was
pact?
discussed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was discussed
Happy
off
while you're in
screen.
the bathroom.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
You've missed a lot.
We've only lost a little bit of blood.
You guys need some band-aids?
I don't think that's gonna help us now.
No.
You said that the address, I almost called him Herman. Homer gave to us as a venue we've been to before.
It's a venue you've been to
Me,
before.
okay.
Yeah. It's called the Black Light.
Oh, that's a cool club name.
Yeah,
It's
isn't
probably
it?
a gross club.
Oh, it's gotta be awful.
You don't want to see it with the lights on. Let's just say
They
that.
turn on the black lights and you're like,
Oh my god.
Why is it called a black light if
Fatty.
you don't want to see what's in the black light?
Anything
No,
named
it's
after a
fine
body
with the
part.
black lights. It's when the lights are on.
How does that work?
everything
Don't worry about
glows, so it's all hidden.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They
There's.
covered it in glow in the dark paint to cover everything.
Oh god.
You read my mind. I couldn't put into words what I was. Yeah.
That's a weird, like, splotch of paint.
Never mind.
Don't worry about it. No, but the Black Light's a place downtown that you've been to a couple of times.
Which is one of the locations of the Void Club.
That's one of the locations, or that's the location where Homer has a contact who knows about the Void.
Do you want to head there?
Want to? Probably not. Need to? Yeah, probably.
It's not a terrible venue. Decent.
I've
concert.
heard things.
What kind of things have you heard?
I'm pretty sure the same things that you've heard. It just deters me. So.
God, the head kid, and that like there was a huge fight, and Max was the one that caused it.
Why do I get the feeling that like the reason Mosh is so big in Whisper Hollows is thanks to Max?
Max probably thinks he was white.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually Cecilia will figure out she's been a huge fan of your wife. Whoever she is.
Yeah.
See,
But
yeah, I guess let's head there and try to look for some answers.
check it out. And Cecilia, you're hanging around by the school waiting for
I
Trevor
am.
to show up. Amy, are you gonna hang around with her?
I'll page the other two just to update them.
Okay. So now you kind of know that your team is heading downtown to check out the black light. Downtown. You guys arrive downtown. Luckily, traffic isn't too bad here because it's middle of the day. This is not the general time frame that anyone comes to the club, so the door itself is locked. But you have the contact name. Calling the number, you hear sort of a gruff voice answer it, and said that they'll meet you out front.
It's like I know I'm not gonna knock on the door like a cop too if I call them, but I'll just do like the.
And
Any second.
you hear nothing, and the door just opens.
Man.
Were you the people I talked to?
Did you sound like this over the phone?
It's just my voice.
The phone's like,
I said it was a deep gruff or a gruff voice.
You've reached the black light.
Hi, thank you for calling the black light.
thanks for calling.
Don't sue us.
They can't prove it.
Dude, if you think you're
I
bad.
dare you.
Dude, if you think you're bad. The gentleman behind is a tall black man, like bald head, broad shoulders.
Brooks?
Definitely.
This is a new job?
Aw, Brooks.
Damn it.
That would've been great though.
Yeah, but the dude is just jacked.
Good luck.
You could tell that he's absolutely a bouncer here.
Hey,
Can I help you?
are you Homer's friend?
Who are
Sorry,
you?
friend might be too loose of a word.
You know Homer?
Yeah, unfortunately. We work in
Yeah.
the same office space as him. Yeah.
Sorry. All right.
This voice is everything.
Come on in. And he guides you. He lets you come into the club. Obviously, no patrons. All the chairs and stuff are on the tables. The bar's empty. And he goes, "I manage the place in the daytime, most days.
What needs to be managed during the day?
It's mainly just maintenance, cleaning up, making sure that all of the lights are ready, that sound checks, things like that."
Just wondering.
It's a fair question. Most people don't know that clubs are still occupied in the daytime. No.
You know, you can rent this place out and have some sort of I don't know, food thing.
I don't think you want to serve food here.
You don't want us to serve food here.
That's why
They would get
what
very-
happens here.
Oh, damn.
Well, mainly we don't have a kitchen, but
The impression of that guy's teeth is still on the bar.
But whoa,
yeah, that's never coming out.
why?
Classic.
It's why?
Did I see you eat that off the table?
No. What can you prove?
Fast forward to the end where we lose Max. Now.
Yeah. Food
Get it
poisoning.
off the bar.
I will not. Oh my god, they just repeated that.
That's one of the pickle gummies.
um,
Just waiting for you to pick him up right as you put it down.
He goes, "Yeah, I know Homer. He's an oddball. He comes around the club every now and then. Says he's looking for information and stuff like that."
And when he comes to the club, he's wearing a headband and he's wearing like a wife beater, a tie-dye wife beater, and he's just like, woo!
Completely different person.
Let's call them A-shirts from now on.
Fair.
I
That's
don't
true.
like the sound of wife beater.
Unfortunately, that's what's always been called.
Yeah, in a long time, for a long time, that's what they were called. He just
Bring
goes,
it up. It's for the exact reason that you would think, which is very unfortunate. I was hoping
Yeah.
there would be a different explanation.
Same.
"There's not, no." He goes, "Well, my name's Derek, so if you need anything, you can call me. You have my number. I'm the day manager here." I bounce sometimes in the evenings. That's how I got to know Homer.
Have I met him or seen him at this club? When I was
No, you've never really seen him. If you did, it was in passing, and you never really recognized him. You know what I mean?
Cecilia dated him in college. I'm kidding.
I love this.
Cecilia didn't go to college.
Yes, she did.
She educated. He goes, if you are looking for Void, come to the right place.
Is it gonna be here soon?
Yeah. Since you're with Homer, I'll let you know. But the Void changes locations every month.
Yeah, he told us about that.
On the books, it's registered as a private event for the night. The club's been bought out. Yeah. All hush hush. But yeah, that's where it's gonna be. So
Good night.
tonight, you came at the right time.
Do we need to like purchase admission for this club?
I mean,
Like not the.
you can't purchase ahead of time. No, you show up.
Oh, it's supposed to.
Oh, for yeah.
Yeah, I'm like at the Void Club, not necessarily the Witness Club that it's in right now.
Yeah, the club normally charges for admission to get in, right? But in regard to like the Void, this is very pre-internet kind of style. So like, this is not in a place where like you couldn't get tickets to the Void. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be in the know and show up at the right place at the right time.
Just you gotta line up.
Yeah, and be there when it happens.
Say as part of the job, we need to speak to either Ravenhead or Trevor, who's been around him.
Do you want to talk to Ravenhead?
I don't necessarily want to, but kind of have
All right, it's kind of an odd duck,
to.
but
The case we're investigating is involving him and this kid.
Thought he was
Is-
a raven.
I see what you did there. I respect that.
He does that a lot.
So, I think normally the performers show up about, an hour before the performance.
It doesn't.
Where did you get the squirt bottle?
It's out of the bar over here.
I don't think that's.
You don't work here.
I don't think that's filled with a cleaning fluid either.
What's in it?
I don't know.
What else will be in it?
Oh God, no, you don't want that. And he just like takes it from me. Great, I'm gonna have to get that out.
Something there.
I'm gonna have to get that out later.
What's in this frame?
I don't think you want
Where's
to.
the-
I mean this in all respect. Don't touch anything
Where's the back?
in my club. It's down the hall, and he points down to like a dark hallway off to the side.
It's gonna go.
Walk away like this.
Yeah.
Is the soap safe?
Yes, it's soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the spray bottle too.
Don't touch the other thing in the spray bottle. Don't.
Not
worry
the
about
gray soap in the middle. The other one's on the end.
Of course. How can I be so foolish?
The soap in the middle is just filled with like cigarette butts, where people use it as an ashtray.
Oh God, it's definitely one of those places.
They just didn't care to clean it out.
Absolutely not.
It's more work than it's worth.
If they clean it out, it's just gonna fill it with more ashes. There's no way for that
He goes, I mean, if you really need to speak with him, I could try to maybe set something up, but they normally come an hour before the shows really start. Set up. It's normally him and a few other performers, but never really had a conversation with the dude. Sort of a weird oddball. You said he was with someone?
Yeah, there's some kid that we're also investigating that brought a girl to this club, and then some weird stuff's happening with the two of them.
To this venue or to Void?
To Void.
Oh, okay.
Specifically for Ravenhead.
People are loving him. I mean, sure, I guess if you're into that kind of stuff. I just think club music should be club music. You know what I mean? This new age heavy metal stuff doesn't do it for me. But,
To each his own.
to each their own, right? Art is subjective. Even I know that. So, how are your hands doing? I should also probably
I was
mention
like, what? They're fine.
if,
I know.
if they start to tingle or burn, you should probably seek medical help.
Just don't touch
You
the
don't
face.
say.
Yeah.
Well, water's a neutralizing agent. You should be fine.
Yeah, you put soap on it in enough time.
Wait, you didn't
I
just
think.
use your towels, did you?
No, there weren't any. That's why my hands are like this.
Yeah, I forgot. We did.
That's why he's ready for surgery.
Don't touch me,
No,
I'm
we don't
sorry.
care. Yeah, we don't have paper towels in this facility anymore. Not after some people decided to use them for other purposes.
That was Max probably.
Yeah. The minute
Flash
he
cut to the memory of Max in the bathroom, just making stuggies and throwing them at the wall. It's like, oh, nice.
that was you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll me a persuasion check.
What was
On
in
it.
the box?
What was in the bottle? Don't change the subject. It was in the bottle.
I was really drunk. I actually don't remember.
I love this. This is gonna be challenging. 15. If you want to do anything
Okay,
about
I
that.
gotta distract him.
Okay.
Eat a pickle.
Eat a pickle.
That's why I didn't want to succeed.
He starts putting this together. He's like, no. You look familiar.
When I have to roll to distract.
I get that a lot.
Do you?
I'm just watching your face to see this slowly change.
Oh, it's
He's
pickle.
like,
Oh, it's pickle.
Still not that bad.
No, they're not that bad.
no, it's not terrible. The guy looks. Derek looks at you and he goes, "You have a grandmother."
You don't have a grandmother? I think
No.
most people
She's
have
been here without
grandmothers.
me?
Marge?
Oh shit, that is her.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have let you guys in. Alright, you gotta go. I'm sorry. Do you know what she's done here?
No, I don't. I wasn't here.
Good.
What hasn't she done
Keep it
here?
that way.
What did she do?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
No, I'm right here. I can just ask you. You also know she's
That's not the point of the metaphor.
She's
Go!
She's gonna lie to me. I'd rather hear it from you.
So someone may or may not have tried to stop her from drinking too much.
That's a mistake.
She was challenging people to drinking competitions.
Yeah, and she's really good.
Yeah, a couple of our guys lost a lot of money to her. So instead of going gracefully, she started kicking. A lot.
At the end
A
of
lot
the
of
day,
people around here know very well.
I feel like that's still a win for you because they were buying the alcohol they were using
Yeah.
for the contest.
Oh no, I'm not saying it wasn't great for business, but for morale, no, absolutely not. We gotta keep our employees.
She also definitely didn't cause more ruckus than I did.
That's to be seen. Just not watching you.
You see those teeth in the counter?
That was you.
That was somebody else's face.
And you hang out with him often?
Not my choice.
What was in the bottle?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to go. Okay?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to know. What
Figured
the
you'd say
bottles
that. Yes. I love it here. Definitely be back.
Yeah,
Let's
not
go.
anytime soon.
See you, Derek.
And he doesn't even follow you out. He just lets you guys leave. But you now at least know that the Void is going to be here tonight. At least in the evening times.
Now we can't come back with you.
It's just vodka in the bottle.
Hell no, it was you. So, we have to come back.
I could probably sneak in the back when the concert's happening. Done it before.
You have napkins. Yeah, let's hold them out the window.
I think the one person that would have napkins is absolutely not here right now.
Probably not.
Just hold them out the window while you drive. It's fine.
It's just vodka that was in the spray bottle.
Yeah,
It's
but my
fine.
hands are still wet from washing them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just run them on the carpet in the back.
Cecilia,
I
you're
just washed
hanging
them.
out at the school.
Oil spots.
Amy, are you
Yeah.
still at the school with her? Or would you have gone somewhere else? I just want to double check.
I mean, she was never.
Right.
Yeah.
That's also a good point. You have a Metro card though.
Because I would still
Yeah, it's
update the
far
two of
from
them. 'cause
It is far. Yeah, it's not really an ideal place.
I would still keep the two of them updated and say like where the club is going to be tonight and what
Excuse
to
me.
do from there.
I'm assuming we're all probably just gonna be there.
Yeah, you get the pages. This is back in the day, right? So the pages could only contain so many characters. But I mean, even making a quick call using the school's payphone, you could get that information really readily. The day kind of rolls by here, and the final bell at Pines High School rings. And you just see like the absolute parade of students trying their darndest to get out of this building as fast as humanly possible. It's like watching roaches scatter. They're just gone. And you see kind of dragging behind here, you see Jill and you see Cynthia. And they seem to be speaking with each other. And you see Jill kind of just gives like a quick step in and a quick hug, and Cynthia just sort of sits there and takes it. And when she leaves, Jill kind of makes eye contact with you, Amy, and she smiles. And she leaves, but Cynthia hangs back, and she kind of comes up to you and she goes, "Okay, well,
How was that hug?
whatever, fine, or something, I don't know,
You looked pretty cool.
whatever." So lame. Fine.
Not what you said when you took my gloves.
You see she's still wearing them too. Yeah, well.
Oh, I have a like grouping. I love it.
And she goes, "Well, Trevor's supposed to be around sometime soon to pick me up, so."
I have a question.
Yeah.
If we had caught up with them, should we say we'd meet at the school or we would meet at the club later?
You can all discuss that now.
That's
How
up
would you want to do
guys.
it?
I'm cool with
Yeah. So are we meeting at the school or the club?
either. I'm cool with either of you.
I don't feel like the club's gonna be open anytime soon. School's getting out. That's like 2:00.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hours.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be a
it's
lot
like
of
2
time.
or
We're not
3.
gonna be sitting there. When they were there, it had to have been a couple hours
Yeah.
since they talked to them. So you definitely have enough time to get back and meet up with them. I feel like that would be the best trip, unless we're going to the mom. I wanted to go ask the mom. I don't
I'm
feel like
fine with meeting at the school first because we know Trevor's going to be there.
yeah.
Because I would have messaged them.
We could go to the house afterwards and talk to the mom.
Yeah,
before the
we
club.
have enough time.
We've got plenty of time.
Oh, for sure.
Unless the
Yeah.
chase
Unless the mom isn't there.
Okay, so I say we put them on one side of the parking lot. We're on the other side of the parking lot of the van.
Cover the exits?
Yeah.
You guys organize all that beautiful detail.
Sure.
You see probably maybe 10-15 minutes go by at the front of the school, and you see that Cynthia's looking really awkward, like she doesn't.
I am not right next to her.
You're not okay. I was about to ask, where are you guys sort of in relation
No,
to her?
I would be. I don't know. You
How
know,
can you see
I would
that?
be a little ways
Yeah,
away.
A distance away.
Binoculars.
Are
Where the hell
you
did you get
specifically
binoculars?
trying to hide, or are you like just hanging out?
I'm
around?
just hanging. I'm looking like a
She's
old,
just hanging.
you know, sibling.
Yeah, so like someone around. Yeah.
What's Amy doing?
She's eating something. I don't know.
She's hanging out with the
Did you
cheerleaders.
pick it up off the ground?
No, it's in her bag.
Oh, okay.
What is Amy doing? She's stickering.
You're just sitting like on the school steps.
Yeah. And you hear it before you see it.
Yeah, I bet I do. If she doesn't think anyone's watching, probably. Especially if it's her favorite candy.
You
She
see.
just ate candy off the ground.
God damn, I thought we talked about that. 5-second rule does not apply when you're outside.
It's absolutely that moment where she like looks around.
It's just
yeah,
watching.
Don't delete that.
For the record, I'm relaying everything I'm seeing to Max because I have binoculars. I'm just
sitting
watching
in the
them.
dark, like,
Fucking creeper.
How do you
Why do
see
you
that?
have binoculars? Why don't you?
And you hear boom, 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 like
Not me.
huge,
He's near. You don't say.
and you see the most like beat up, like rusted over, like it's one of those like not almost said like a it's like a Cadillac.
Oh god, I was hoping you wouldn't say a Cadillac.
Yeah,
I was
it's,
gonna say Lincoln.
yeah, no, it's just like a boat, an old giant boat of a car, and the top has been taken off of it so that it's like a convertible.
Oh God.
But you can tell like it was a chop job, like not well done at all.
Does he drive past us?
Huh?
Does he drive past us or the other way?
He drives past you guys to get into the school parking lot, and he's not
There he is.
subtle.
He's much closer than I thought.
You see the
He's
car.
huge.
He passes by in this huge car, and he's like, "Arr!" And he like pulls over really hard. One of the tires hits like the curb. Not what you would call
I
a
look at
great
Cynthia.
driver.
God, this kid's a loser.
Not cool. Not cool.
Did you see what he's driving?
I couldn't miss it if I tried.
Is that even a car?
And I tried.
And you see sitting behind the wheel
Yeah, I
is
really want to see what this kid looks like.
almost exactly what you would have thought. He is a like extremely tall,
I don't know
gaunt.
why, but in my head I just think Napoleon Dynamite, but like gone.
I was thinking emo Mark Zuckerberg.
No more.
These are all good descriptions. Tall, thin, very pale, like a placid sort of skin tone that's more akin to like plaster than it is actual skin.
God.
And face extremely gaunt, very striking features. You can see
Striking's a
why
word.
you can see why someone might even call him handsome. Like rigid cheekbones, just like very high defined facial features. He's got kind of that like scruffy goatee, you know, that teenagers can kind of sort of grow.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he smells like hot dog water.
And he's got a
He looks like hot dog.
he looks like he's got a mop of like black scraggly hair and it's wet.
You know, it's probably the car. It's because the car doesn't have a top on
I
it.
just
It's
realized he's skinnier emo Shaggy Rogers. Oh my god.
Kind of, yeah. Actually, it's such a good way to put it. And once again, whatever, man. And he obviously has all black, and you can only describe the music coming out of the speakers as
Noise.
just noise. Yeah, it is deafeningly loud, and yet still his car is louder with its bangs and
For
backfires.
him to hear the music over the car.
Cecilia's gonna just test a theory.
Okay.
Because I think she knows she's good looking.
Sure.
She's just gonna kind of like walk out,
Okay.
just kind of see how he reacts to someone that's in a, you know, vibe kind of like theirs.
Okay.
Vibe check.
Yeah.
Yeah, vibe checking.
He-
The vibes.
As he pulls
Already
up,
cheating on the
And I'm standing next to my bike as well.
okay, he pulls up, hits the curb, and he looks out, and he kind of cranes his neck over, and he's like, "Hey, babe, what's up? Ready to go?" And then he catches you. What's up?
Not a whole lot.
And you see.
voice crack still.
He goes, "Cool. Is that your bike?"
We'll give it away.
You're standing next to it. It's kind of cool.
Oh, you're so cool.
He's talking to CC.
And Cynthia looks a little bit confused now.
Yeah, I bet she does.
And she's just like, "Oh, well, yeah, you know each other. So,
Yeah, we do now.
when was the last time you saw each other?"
Never. I look at her though.
You lied to me?
It worked, didn't it?
You can see, like, she's processing all of this. She's just like, I can't trust anyone.
The kid looks distraught.
So,
She farted like
Was
a freaky lizard.
anything that you said true?
All of it was.
Except for the part where you're related to Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
And Trevor doesn't actually look concerned.
Yeah, I'm ready
It
to.
looks like it's gonna be a fight.
And he's looking straight at you, but he speaks to Cynthia. Hey babe, let's get out of here. And you see that she looks a little bit uncertain now. And she goes,
Cynthia, I can take you home if you want, just so you know.
oh, I've got it. She's fine. We have somewhere to be, so,
Yeah, I'm gonna be there tonight.
What are they saying?
Oh, I can't read
ooh, ooh,
So what are the promises? You can't read
it's
this.
gonna be a good show tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Some violence.
They look cool.
All right.
Cynthia.
Well, and he looks to her, and Cynthia looks like to you, to him, to you.
They're looking around.
And she just kind of looks at you and she goes,
I don't know what to do.
Not yet. Hold.
and she climbs into. Now, I want to be very clear here. She doesn't open the seat and get in.
Does she go in the window?
No, she like
She
jumps
jumps
into
over
the,
the
she
top,
jumps
yeah.
over the top into the passenger seat. And he immediately puts his arm around her.
Sorry.
His arm is in
Oh,
position.
Cynthia's livid. Oh, did I say Cynthia? I meant Cece.
Cynthia, Cece, very similar.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, whoever you are, it's cool to meet you. See you tonight. And he fucking peels out of here.
It's time.
I'm on him.
I do get on my bike.
You got on your bike? Do you want to?
We'll make a quick stop.
I was just gonna be like, stickers away now. Are you eating candy off the floor again?
Do you wait for her to actually get on the bike? Or do you
That was really
I'll
funny.
probably take
Because
it.
you were like, I'm gonna get up. And he's like, what? Everybody's leaving.
No, I know that they're here, so I just
we'll
go.
stop to make sure Amy gets in the van.
Yeah.
She
It is
can get on the
dry.
bike.
Because now that he gave the predatory guy
Yes.
vibe, I am not leaving her alone with him.
Are you guys trying to sneakily follow them?
Sneak. Are we sneaking?
I
don't know
would.
if we
Can Genesis
Yes,
sneak?
exactly.
I have no
Is
idea.
your bike
So
quiet
no.
enough?
I don't, not necessarily quiet, but I feel like I know the city well enough.
We can
Oh, yeah, you
we
could
sneak
easily
if we turn the
navigate it.
music down. No.
You just sneak. You turn the music down. Turn
Or
the music
honestly,
down.
I
You hear
don't
the
even
fan.
think she would care.
Never mind.
Yeah, she would just follow.
I would just follow.
Turn it back up. It's fine.
Here's what I'm gonna need from each of you. Well, specifically, Max and Cecilia, because you two are the ones driving.
Can I help because I have the binoculars?
Yeah, if you keep an eye out for CC, that's what I would tell you to do.
I'll say that you can provide Max an asset, but not Cecilia.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
You're both gonna do a driving check now. This is gonna be intimidating.
I
So
also
target-
writing as a skill.
Oh, nice. So target number to beat is 18.
Riding, not driving?
I have writing.
Is that different from driving?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, like driving or riding a bike.
Yeah, it's the same skill, but I just have it as writing.
Yeah, because it's
I vaguely remember us talking about this, and riding was like horses, not bike.
No, it says horses, bikes, and
Yeah. That's why they put it in driving/riding. Yeah, they're very
Just to
different
be,
skills. I think they're trying to boil it down a little bit to make it easier.
What is driving again? Is that influence or speed?
It's speed.
I'm gonna
What is it the same for me?
It should be, yeah. Actually, I can double check that.
I'm not sure if it
18,
is.
15,
kind of curious.
12.
One second. Where is the list of the dig? Gosh darn diggity. Skills, here we go. Skill list. There it is. Ha.
I can't even believe you.
Gotta make the eye contact. Doesn't work without
And
the eye
Tori would also
contact.
see that her gloves are gone.
Mm-hmm.
The gloves. The gloves are off. What is the gloves are off?
What does that
What do you
mean?
I mean, you know what it means.
Is she fighting her?
It doesn't actually
16, not fighting
say.
I feel like speed
Yes.
makes sense though.
Speed makes sense. Let's go ahead and make it speed. This is a speed roll.
It's like reflexes. So
Yeah.
And so
You have
if
to
you
be
have one
responsive.
edge, you take away 3. right?
So if you have edge, you take whatever the number is in edge away from the effort that you apply.
Okay, got it.
So if you apply 1 level of effort, that costs 3 points minus whatever edge you have.
Got it. Okay.
Like I said, target to beat is 18. Tori, you're providing an asset.
You ready?
I guess here's the question, Amy: are you riding with Cecilia or are you riding with?
I know.
Oh,
I
you
left.
Yeah,
I
they-
immediately left.
Okay, yeah.
Pull me into
Yeah,
the-
they pulled you in. Okay, great. Okay,
And does me having a skill do anything?
that does bring it down. So you're both bringing it down to at least a 15.
Okay.
If you want to apply any other effort.
I
You both applied effort.
yeah.
Okay, so you both are bringing it from down to 12. Yes.
14.
Beautiful.
Yay! I don't crash again.
So
you guys peel out. Let's be real. Trevor's car, not exactly the greatest.
does not have any horsepower.
It has no
None
and if
whatsoever.
there is none,
The stealth
I
is
would be
very
next to
low.
it.
Very low.
It's probably a stick shift who doesn't know how to drive.
No seatbelts.
there's a lot of.
Yup.
It's
And
cool, right?
Oh gosh.
it's fine. Yeah, man.
We're just like barely behind him, like not even going that fast. Like, you look like a fucking idiot.
Not cool.
Don't listen to them.
You see, Trevor is like barely abiding by any speed regulations here, just flying around. That's like,
He stole my thing.
God damn it. He pulls up to on the less than friendly side of town. And you see that seems very confident in where he's going here. He parks in an alleyway next to a couple of buildings. And you see that both him and Cynthia get out, head into one of the buildings. It looks like it might be like an old apartment building, but it is long since seen its glory days.
How does Cynthia look? Does she look nervous?
She looks comfortable enough to like be around him, but you can tell that
A little more on edge.
yeah, there's just that little like you've planted a little seed here and it's starting to blossom.
Got it.
It's like a graffiti thing on the side of the building. It's just like it's signed with BM.
Yeah, absolutely, an old tag for sure. This is definitely yeah. And you see like a couple of the windows in the front are like cracked. It's not really nice, but serviceable. And you guys pull up, and I'm gonna say that we are gonna end tonight's session here, but as you look up into the windows, you all see a figure standing.
There's a figure.
Tori's like 10 feet away.
Yeah, we're close enough to see it ourselves. Like, yeah. Does it look like genius?
I remember why you got beat up in high school.
They couldn't catch me.
He got moves like a cat.
And for the briefest of moments, you see a tall figure wearing tattered clothes.
Thank God, I thought he was gonna be wearing the onesie from last time.
I forgot about
The pause is where I was like, flashbacks. Please, God,
Not
not
again, not
again.
again.
Not
It's
again.
doing
Funny that you say
Enhancing.
that.
Oh no.
You look up, and like I said, tattered clothes, not a onesie, but he is wearing a ratty jumpsuit. And
We've seen him before.
Oh no.
you see the figure against the window in the shadows, and as soon as you take a step forward, it leans out and it's gone.
I don't know what that means.
Do
And
we
that's
recognize
what
that
it
person?
Okay.
I'll say this as a final little check.
Probably not in his current form.
go ahead and roll me a history check.
Can I reduce it?
You can.
Would mine just automatically?
Do you have history?
Yeah.
Yeah, by 2, right?
Yeah, I have it as
So that'll reduce it by 2.
a trained.
This is from a challenging, so it's 15, so you're bringing it down to a 9.
9. Wait, is that 9? Wait.
Where's that 6?
Also 9.
Did you reduce it at all?
No.
It is
Yeah.
9.
Nice. 9.
You got 9 on the dot?
Yep.
Love that.
You wanna take one to the end of the night, last one?
Okay,
Oh,
no,
God.
don't say that, because then we all have to take another.
Oh yeah. No, we're all
She's
like-
taking one too!
Yeah, but you had to take that. 'cause
I love it.
That's the, you know what?
We,
Mine
the
was
3 of us
definitely-
gotta take another one.
Definitely pickle.
See,
And it's still not that bad.
no,
This is
but you
number
always
one.
can tell
Wow.
when it is pickle. Yeah.
It's a very distinct flavor.
Mine's
This was
watermelon.
apple.
They're all disgusting.
Are you kidding
This
me?
one was actually pretty. The apple's pretty good.
Pickle again.
I think the majority of them are pickled, to be
Some
fair.
people just like the pickle. I've yet to get a pickle.
Ooh, that was lemon lime for the first time, and that one tastes weird.
No, not a fan.
What was that?
Cecilia.
We didn't have the pickle one before.
You catch a glimpse just as it fades into whatever recess. And the figure, its jumpsuit looked kind of familiar. It looked like a uniform. And your stomach feels tingly, I should say.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Maybe stomach is the wrong word here, but your chest,
Sort of back to that
Your
conversation
your
we had at the
core
beginning
feels
about the
weird as
What
those.
about with my, like, spooky sense?
Oh, spooky as fuck.
Do you just...
Yeah. I go,
And you feel this scar underneath your sternum, almost as if it's writhing.
the plant one? Oaksky dokesky.
And that's where we're gonna end for tonight's session.
Why is it always
Yay.
Celia
Did you
at the
guys
end
see
of these?
that?
Now I have to spend 2 weeks fucking thinking about it.
Did you guys
This is
see
why
that?
I
Whoa,
don't
man, back
sleep
up.
anymore, Chase.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're a little close.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah.
I'll take those away.
I would love it that the whole time Tori's had the things on backwards.
So everything looks really distant.
Everything looks really distant, but he still sees everything fine.
He's got that 20/20.
That good 2020. Alrighty, well that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Thank you for a good session.
Yay!
Oh sure, thank you all for joining me for the spooks and the funs and the goofs and the gaffs. Woo! Yeah! And there's there's definitely not something
And if anyone
in the
is
trunk of your
curious,
car.
if you're watching, this is what nonsense we were doing.
Sour Punch Bites, we were taking bets to see who could get the pickles.
roulette.
And
I mean,
there's
you
more
watched
where that
it.
comes from
I ate
Mystic
pickles.
After Dark.
All the pickles.
Tune in next
The
time!
pickles were good. I like them.
I'm still not sure if I got one at this point, because, like,
Yeah.
It
not
was
that bad.
Pickle flavored bites hidden in every pack.
hidden, yeah.
I feel like
You
the
could tell.
majority of them
We're
are
pickle.
pickles.
It's
I
true.
still wait.
Pickle.
And that's our show, everybody.